Welcome inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM, online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau. Holy moly, as Casey Wilson goes flying into the crowd. This is the final minute of the JV game. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. This is the final minute of the JV game. The Rebels JV currently trail 46-37 on the station on main scoreboard. But we are in the middle of the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. And for now, you listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM, online at mylocalradio.com. If you're watching online, you can see the final 3 seconds of the JV basketball game as this game is officially over, as the North Summit Braves JV team take this one by a score of 46-37. But when we come back, we'll have your scene set for tonight's matchup. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the mylocalradio.com scene set here on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. And tonight's scene, I think, is real simple, as these schools are in pretty close proximity, as close as you're going to get in Utah basketball, as it's North Summit taking on the Rich Rebels. This is going to be a fun matchup. Both these games are going to be fun, but we're going to focus on the girls' game, as the Rebels come in undefeated and the Braves come in playing a little bit better than they have been. As the Rebels are going to look to stay undefeated, that they're going to have a tough matchup in the Braves. And if you're the Rebels, there's one player that you want to look to, and that is Heartland Richens, as she is averaging nearly 17 points a game, 6.8 rebounds, and 5.1 assists. That is what Dick Vitale would describe as a stat sheet stuffer, as she is very good in all facets of the game. Another player to look out for if you're the Rebels is Chesley Langston. The junior's averaging a double-double, as this is a North Summit Braves team that is led by a couple of really young players. So it'll be fun to watch in the future, as they're going to be fun to watch right now. But Heartland Richens, Chesley Langston, those are two players to look out for the Rebels on defense, as they are the statistical leaders of this Braves team. And this has been our scene set for today's matchup. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. You're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation, Rich Rebels Basketball, 98.3 FM, and online at mylocalradio.com. We come back, we'll have our Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week interview with Jazzy Chandler. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation, Rich Rebels Basketball, on 98.3 FM, and online at mylocalradio.com.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
With Jazzy Chandler. She's our Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week. Jazzy, how you doing today?
So far, so good, I'd say.
So you are starting your senior year of wrestling, and you're a couple weeks in. What are your thoughts so far?
Honestly, it's just like I remember. It's really fun, and I'm really glad to be back with my team.
Yeah, you've been injured for the better part of, I think, my time here, haven't you?
Yeah, I broke my leg at the end of summer, and I wasn't able to participate in cross country because of that, but now I'm healed up, and we're rolling.
Do you want to tell the story or no?
So I was riding my barrel horse bareback, and I didn't have a bridle, just a halter. Well, he ended up in a runaway, and we were just headed straight for this willow going, I don't even know how fast, and he jumped to the left, and I kept going straight and rolled into this willow, and on impact I could just feel like my tibia and my fibia just broke, and I laid in there and had to wait for my brother to come help me.
Hey, Tip Fib Clan says exactly the same thing I did. So the comeback from that, doing all the physical therapy, I mean, it's got to be worth it now you're back out on the mat, correct?
Oh yeah, now it is.
So what got you through physical therapy? Because I know for me personally it was missing work. What about you?
Honestly, it was just hard. I just kept trying to look ahead and trying to be positive, and I had my family there like with me, and like it could be worse, but here we are and we're making good progress.
So it's your senior year. What are some of your academic goals for the rest of your career?
We actually made some goals for wrestling too, and some of them off the mat. One of them I made was I wanted to keep my...
We want to thank Jazzy Chandler for being a part of the Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week interview this week. When we come back, we will have our Coaches Show interview with head coach Cody Lunger. And you listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, is the Pam Cornea at Town and Country Coaches Show.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Pam Corney at Town and Country Coaches Show on the Bear Lake Community Health on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. When we come back, we'll have head coach of the Rich Rebels, Cody Lundgren.
Pam Cornea with Town & Country Realty in beautiful Bear Lake enthusiastically supports the Rich High Rebels.
After all, I raised 4 of them, from football, basketball, wrestling to volleyball. I supported them all. I bleed blue.
The Caribbean of the Rockies, Bear Lake, offers a variety of activities in every season. Pam would love to assist you in finding your own Bear Lake retreat. Call her today, 435-779-0012.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
With head coach of the Rich Rebel girls basketball team, head coach Cody Lundgren. And Coach Lundgren, you guys are coming off a solid weekend where you went 2-0 over an 8-0 team and then a very, very well-paired 4A school. Can you just kind of talk about your weekend and how you felt about the team?
Yeah, both games, they were different games, but they were against very good opponents. And, there was good things that happened in the games and there was rough times in the games. And in each one of those games where times kind of got rough, the girls kept their head and they played hard, and I was very proud of the composure they showed.
I thought your guys' defense came to play both games, especially the first game of the weekend. Wendover, they were averaging over 53 points a game. You guys held them to 40. What is the key to your guys' defense?
Yeah, defensively, we're helping each other. The number one goal, obviously, is to defend the basket, and, we've been communicating very well, and when we communicate well, we make sure we get things covered, so I'm proud of them.
So I want to talk about Ellie Argyle, because coming into the weekend, she was, statistically, according to Max Preps, 0 for 10 from the free throw line, but she hit huge free throws on Friday. Then she hit 5 huge ones on Saturday against Mountain Crest. Can you just talk about how she kind of maybe shook it off and was able to step up and be the senior leader you need and make those free throws?
Yeah, she's had kind of a rough spell the first couple games this season, but, I don't read into statistics too much in that aspect. Last year she had a lot of big games where she stepped up and hit free throws at the end of the game and helped keep our lead. So I was proud of her, though. It's hard to, when you start having a rough spell and the basket gets small, but, she did a good job this weekend.
So you guys are going to have off till December 30th. What are something that you want to see out of your team in practice? Because it is Christmas break, and it's tough when you're a high school kid to think about basketball and family for Christmas. But what do you want to see out of your kids during these weeks?
They're pretty locked in right now. They even practice tonight. The girls are working hard, and they're very focused, and, they're goal-oriented. They want to get things done, and they know what they can do this season and what it takes to get there. So, but, Christmas is an important time, and I want them to get re-centered and refocused with their family. That's important.
We want to thank head coach of the Rich Rebels girls varsity basketball team, Cody Lundgren, for being a part of today's Pam Cornea at Town and Country Realty Coaches Show on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. When we come back, we'll have your keys to the game on a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Welcome back. We're in the middle of the national anthem. We're going to let the Rich High School Band take it away from here. We'd like to thank the Rich High School Band for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. And before we get to our starting lineups, it is time for the keys to tonight's matchup. If you're the Rebels, there's two players that I circled looking over stats, and that is number 22, Heartland Richens, the sophomore, averaging 16, 6, and 8. That's 16.6 points a game, 6.8 rebounds, nearly 7, 5.1 assists. And then you got Chesley Langston, the junior, number 25. She's averaging a double-double with 12.3 and 10.5 rebounds per game. Now, time for your starting lineups. For the visiting North Summit Braves, it is number 2, she's a junior, Presley Peterson. Number 10, sophomore, Hazelyn Murdoch. Number 11, she's a junior, Charlie Sargent. Number 22, sophomore, Heartland Richens. And to round out the starting lineup, it is the double-double machine herself, number 25, Chesley Langston. For your Red Devils, starting senior, number 2, Darlene Peterson. Another senior, number 10, Ellie Argyle. Third senior in the starting lineup, number 15, Tylee Tingy. Starting at guard, number 25, junior, Violet Taylor. And to round out the starting lineup for the Rebels, number 40, Haiti Pugmire. We forgot to go over the keys to the game for the Lady Rebels. And one of the keys to the game for the Lady Rebels is someone's going to have to step up. It is the normal starting lineup, but typically the sixth player into the game for the Rebels, the first player off the bench, is Hannah Scott. And unfortunately, Hannah Scott is unavailable for tonight's matchup. So if you're the Rebels, you have to replace Hannah Scott's 7.9 points per game. So someone's going to have to step up off the bench. As we get the camera to the middle, we are about ready for the tip-off. As this tip-off is brought to you by MyLocalRadio.com, as Darlene Peterson wins the opening tip-off. We are in the T7 Propane first quarter. Unfortunately, that'll go out of bounds. Violet Taylor unable to corral it. It'll be North Summit basketball. As it'll be Sargent to inbound the ball. She'll go to Heartland Richens. They work it around to the left wing with Peterson. Back to Richens. Rebels in man-to-man defense. 30 to go on the shot clock. Braves get a pick up top into the paint. Off the glass and in. Nice shot there from Langston as Langston gets the first 2 points of the ball game. As the Braves, they lead 2-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As we update the Station on Main scoreboard, that ball is turned over. Here come the Braves back the other way. They work it around up top. It's Langston. She's going to back it out. 2-0 on the station on main scoreboard. 7:17 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Richens tries to go in deep. Has to kick it back out. Braves work it around. It's Peterson. Drives to the paint. Kicks it out to Charlie Sargent. 14 to go on the shot clock. As Langston has it. Drives across the three-point line. Guarded. As Pugmire is able to poke it away. That's a Rich County government steal there for Haiti Pugmire. She dribbles it across the timeline. Finds Violet Taylor. Gets the ball back. I don't think she was ready for that, so perfect pocket pass there from Taylor right into the hands of Pugmire as Pugmire sets a screen for Taylor. Pick and pop. Pugmire to Argyle. Argyle fires up a three. Off glass and good. Ellie Argyle buries the first T7 Propane three-pointer of the game, as that's also Ellie's first three-pointer on the season. Argyle makes it 3-2 Rebels on the station on main scoreboard. Braves are able to break the Rebels press. They go up top to Richens. Richens drives, is cut off. Good defense there from the Rebels. Braves work it around to Peterson. Braves are going to reset the offense up top with Richens. Back to Peterson on the left wing. They go to Sargent. Richens gets it. They go inside to Peterson. Her fadeaway on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Murdoch. Murdoch goes to the middle. That's banked in. 4-3 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels push it up the floor. They trail by one. It's Taylor. As Violet Taylor dribble handoff to Tingy. Tingy into the paint. She's going to draw the first foul of the ball game. That'll be on Presley Peterson, her first, team first of the game. Interesting note about this Braves team, they average 46 points per game. Rebels inbound it to Peterson. Peterson backs up. She's going to fire a three. No good. As Richens pulls in the rebound. Richens across the timeline finds Peterson on the right wing. They go inside to Murdoch. Murdoch, two dribbles. Trapped by the Rebels, but we're going to get a foul called. It looks like Darlene Peterson took a shot on the play. And that foul is actually going to go against Darlene. That's her first, team first. It'll be inbounds play for the Braves. They go to the top of the key. Sargent plays it to Langston. To Richens. Actually, that first basket of the game is credited to Heartland Richens. As Murdoch tries to drive in. That ball bounces around, blocked from behind. That's going to be two fouls early against Darlene Peterson. Tough break for the Rebels as that ball bounced off a couple of bodies into the hands of Chesley Langston, as she will step to the free throw line. She's a 69% free throw shooter. 5:18 to go in the T7 Propane opening quarter. First free throw on the way is good, as Langston makes the first one. Langston back to the free throw line. Second free throw on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Pugmire. As here come the Rebels the other way. They work it to Janie Walentine, fresh into the game as she replaced Darlene Peterson. Peterson goes to the bench with two fouls. They go to Walentine. Her three on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Richens. Here come the Braves in transition. Richens into the lane. Right-hand layup on the way, no good. Ellie Argyle pulls in the rebound. Surveys the floor. And she's going to find Janie Walentine across the timeline, and that's going to be a double dribble as Walentine picked up her dribble. 5-3 on the station on main scoreboard. Braves up by 2. It'll be Richens to walk it up the court. On the wing to Peterson, back up top. They try to go inside as Murdoch with a tough catch. Murdoch spins, fires a 15-footer off the back rim. Ellie Argyle pulls in the rebound, and she rips it away from Peterson. That's going to be Peterson's second foul. As we have 4 fouls in the game, 2 credited to Presley Peterson of the Braves, 2 credited to Darlene Peterson of the Rebels. 4:32 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Here come the Rebels across the timeline to Tingy on the left wing. Tiley into the dribble, finds Argyle. Argyle with a beautiful pocket pass there to Pugmire. Pugmire finishes the layup. Nice find from Ellie as Haiti Pugmire gets her first basket of the ball game. 5-5 on the station on main scoreboard as they go inside. Good effort there from Langston as she's able to hold the ball above her head, shed the blocker, picks up the layup, and with 4:05 to go, it's 7-5 Braves on the station on main scoreboard as the Braves look like they're in a 1-3-1 zone. Walentine in the corner, finds Pugmire at the elbow. Try to go inside to Argyle. That's poked away by Murdoch. And here come the Braves in transition. Sargent, she spins back, tries to go inside. As Langston makes the catch inside. They repost with Langston. She turns, fires over Ellie. No good. Here comes Pugmire. She gathers in the rebound. 3:35 to go in the T7 Propane. First quarter, Rebels trail by 2, 7-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Braves are in a 1-3-1 zone here. Skip pass to Argyle on the left wing, up top to Tingy. Thought about it. One drive into the paint, goes to Violet Taylor. She'll fire from 3, no good. Rebound pulled in by Pugmire, stolen there from Langston. Here come the Braves in transition, 2-on-3 the other way. Richens attacks the paint. Passes it back across her body to Sargent. That's a good look. Finds Langston up top. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Murdoch. Murdoch under the hoop. Guarded by Tingy. Nearly turned it over as the Braves look to set up the offense. 25 to go in the shot clock. It's Richens up top. Gets a screen. Drives right into the lane. As she is going to be, it's going to be a jump ball. Good defense there from Ellie Argyle as she took the contact. That's going to be Rebels basketball on the Mound Valley Cattle Company jump ball. Checking the ball game, number 14, Jessa West, the senior, is going to replace Peterson. That's actually a really good job there from Presley Peterson as the Braves weren't able to get the sub in after she picked up her second foul. They played for about 2 minutes, and she didn't pick up her third. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Tingy turns it over as it's Richens. One-on-one with Wallenstein, 22-on-22. She pulls up. Floater on the way, no good. Great defense there from Janie Wallenstein as she gathers the rebound and she looks to push it for the Rebels. To Argyle. Argyle tries to go inside to Pugmire. That's stolen by Murdoch. As it's Richens to slow it down. 7-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:20 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Richens inside to Murdoch. Drop pass to Langston. Langston finishes the layup. Good ball movement there from the Braves as Langston has 6 early points. Tingy catches it on the wing. Up and under move. Goes to Argyle. Argyle into the paint. Left-hand layup on the way is blocked. Ellie Argyle will go to the line for 2 free throws, though. It's a nice drive by Argyle. Will draw the foul against number 11, Charlie Sargent. That's her first. Team third of the half. Argyle's first Bear Lake Realty free throw is good. Checking the ball game for the Braves, number 21, Khalees Tamaiko. Checking for the Rebels, number 2, Darlene Peterson. There's one more sub out there for the Braves as Argyle's second Bear Lake Realty free throw on the way is good. Ellie Argyle goes 2 for 2 from the line. Cuts the deficit to 2. Argyle with 5 early points. As we apologize as people are still filtering into the crowd. They go inside to Langston. Up and under move, lefty on the way, no good. Rebound is going to be a foul against the Braves. As early on, Langston showing why she averages a double-double. She has quite a few rebounds already. She also picks up that foul. That is her first. Team fourth. Braves are in their 1-3-1 zone. Wallenstein goes to Wilson in the corner. Wilson inside to Argyle. Great body position from Ellie Argyle. Fades away, no good. Darlene Peterson pulls in the rebound, spins, fires, no good. Here come the Braves the other way. It's Richens. Richens navigates through traffic. She steps back from 10 feet off the back rim. Pulled in by Violet Taylor. Here come the Rebels out in transition. Taylor slows it down, is going to wait for her teammates with 1:17 to go in the T7 Propane. Second quarter, Casey Wilson fires a right corner 3, no good. Rebound by Langston. Here come the Braves as they're going to slow it down. 1:05 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. 9-7. Braves with the 2-point lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. They go inside to Langston. Makes a good catch. Goes back outside to West. West fires a free throw line jumper. No good. Ellie Argyle does a good job boxing out Langston as Casey Wilson hauls in the rebound. She's going to dribble it up the court for the Rebels. Darlene Peterson in the corner. Skip pass to Taylor. Taylor, Wallenstein, 15-foot jumper from the left wing. Off the back rim, no good. As Darlene Peterson's got to be careful. That was almost the third foul, and there it is as Darlene picks up her third. That's going to bring Tylee Tingy off the bench. 35.7 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. 9-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Big of note for the Rebels. They have 3 team fouls. All 3 of them against Darlene Peterson as the shot clock and the game clock are separated by half a second. West has it up top for the Braves. It's Richens. She drives left, guarded by Taylor. They go inside to Tamiko. Back out top to Murdoch. Her 15-footer on the way. No good. Tylee Tingy hauls in the rebound for the Rebels. As here comes Violet Taylor the other way. Pushes it to Wallenstein on the right wing. Wallenstein picks up her dribble. Does a good job getting it back to Taylor. Taylor goes inside to Wilson. Wilson outside to Tingy. As we're going to get a foul with 2.7 to go in the first quarter. As Tingy drove right. That's the second time Tylee Tingy has picked up a foul on the drive. This inbound play is brought to you by the Crawford Trough, as Tingy has it in her hands, finds Violet Taylor. Taylor is going to attack the hoop, pulls up from 15 feet, off the front rim, and just rolls out. Good look there at the end of the quarter, but that will do it for us here in the first quarter. 9-7, Rebels trail by 2 on the station on main scoreboard. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast. With the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is 9-7 on the station on main scoreboard. Here, as we start the Stacey's Repair second quarter, Richens drives, kicks to the corner. For freshly into the game, number 3, Maddie Croxford, back to Richens. They survey, try to go inside. That's poked away, stolen by the Rebels as Violet Taylor is able to corral it. Nice find there from Taylor. She finds Wallenstein in front of everyone. Can't finish the layup. And that's a tough opportunity for the Rebels as Richen keeps her balance and she's able to pull the ball forward for the Rebels. Tough break there for the Rebels as they had a nice layup attempt, unable to capitalize as Richens dribbles it around the top of the key. Gets a screen, drives left into the paint. Floater on the way is good. As Richens picks up her second bucket of the night. Makes the score 11-7 on the station on main scoreboard. Braves in a 1-3-1 zone. They go to Wilson on the left wing. Skip pass to Taylor up top. She finds Wallenstein. Wallenstein will float it from 15 feet. That's good. Jamie Wallenstein with her first bucket of the night. We got 11-9 on the station on main scoreboard as the Rebels are going to press. Taylor will guard Richens. 25 to go on the shot clock. Richens crosses over back to her right. They go inside to Tamiko. Tamiko spins back to Murdoch to Richens. She thought about for 3. 15 to go on the shot clock. She crosses over. They go inside to Tamiko. Layup on the way, no good, as that's going to be a foul against Tamiko as she reached over on Violet Taylor. Taylor did a good job getting position on the rebound. Next foul, the Rebels will be shooting free throws as the Braves are going to bring a press of their own. They're going to extend this 1-3-1 that they've been running. It's Tingy. She'll bring it up the court. A little bit of faux pressure as the Braves didn't ever pressure the ball up the court. They go inside to Wilson. Her 5-footer on the way. Good. Casey Wilson gets her first bucket of the game. And this is what we talked about in the keys to the game. Those last 2 baskets coming from players stepping up with the absence of Hannah Scott. Those 8 points off the bench are huge. Rebels press, nearly turn it over. As Croxford goes back to Richens. 25 to go on the shot clock. 6:08 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter, as that's going to be turned over. Rebels basketball. We got an 11-11 tie on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels looking to take their first lead of the game. Braves extend this 1-3-1 to 3 quarters. They go inside to Tingy. Tingy with a nice catch. Floats it up and just off the rim. Tingy grabs the rebound. Out to Taylor. They go to Pugmire. Pugmire one-on-one in the post. Out to Wilson. Casey Wilson fires from 3 on the left wing. No good. Tylee Tingy looks to grab the rebound. Slaps at it. Was able to keep it alive, but into the hands of the Braves. Here comes Richens up the court. 5:30 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. It's Richens to set up the offense for the Braves. Drives left. Goes back left to Murdoch. Murdoch at the free throw line extended. Dribbling, nearly turns it over. Good defense there from Janie Walentine as that pass is stolen for a second by Casey Wilson, but it falls into the hands of the Braves. We're going to get a foul against the Rebels. Tough break again there for the Rebels. They've had a couple of balls so far in the game. Bouncing around, just not fall the way that they would like. Checking the ball game for the Rebels is Ellie Argyle. She replaced Walentine. Checking in is Langston. She gets it right off the glass. Gets the catch and the bank in. 13-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As that's a play we see the Rebels run to Darlene Peterson quite a bit. Casey Wilson's going to fire a long two. Off the rim, no good. And we're going to get a foul. This one's going to be against Haiti Pugmire. As Pugmire bumped into Murdoch as she grabbed the rebound. 5:04 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 13-11 the score. 13-11 the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:04 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. Good find in the middle as the Braves work it around to Murdoch for a layup. Braves did a good job there breaking the press. Here come the Rebels trying to break the press of their own. They do a good job as Pugmire, top the key, finds Wilson. Wilson goes back to Pugmire. Pugmire is fouled on the shot as Haiti Pugmire will step to the line for 2 free throws. Pugmire, first Bear Lake Realty free throw on the way is good. Haiti Pugmire will step back to the line to shoot the second free throw. Second free throw on the way, rolls around, goes in. Haiti Pugmire improves on her 72% mark from the free throw line as that cuts the score 15-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Braves go inside to Murdoch right off the bat. She turns, fades, no good. Tingy comes away with the rebound. Here come the Rebels back in transition. Braves fall back into their 1-3-1 defense as the Rebels turn it over. As Richens in transition to the wing. Finds Sargent, her three-pointer on the way, no good. Violet Taylor with the rebound, and she'll lead the attack. Finds Walentine, Walentine to the paint, layup is good. Good finish there from Janie Walentine. We are going to get we're going to independent software solution timeout as Walentine gets her second bucket of the game. We are tied 15-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4:04 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 4 minutes even to go in the Station Repair second quarter. We are tied 15-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Braves, they go inside to Langston. Langston turns, fires, on the way, it's good. She is fouled. Langston to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play as that foul will be against Pugmire, her second. Team sixth. Langston already has 10 points in the ball game unofficially. Steps to the free throw line on the way. Off the back rim, no good. Takes a bad hop into the hands of Richens. They go back to Langston. She'll float it from 15 off the glass. That's a tough break for the Rebels. You give up two on the foul shot and then 2 on the rebound as they come back across half court. It is 19-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Ball's turned over. Here come the Braves the other way. It's Richens across the timeline. To the wing to Sargent, back to Richens, and the Braves are going to reset the offense. Peterson back into the game. She's playing with 2 fouls for the Braves. They go to Richens on the right wing to Murdoch. Thought about the shot. Goes to Peterson. Peterson with a pump fake, 15-foot on the way. Nice move there from Presley Peterson. She buries the 15-footer. 21-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels need an answer here. They go to Pugmire. Pugmire pivots and nearly finds the sideline as Taylor's able to save it. That pass hit her foot. And we're going to get a timeout called by head coach of the Rebels, Cody Lundgren. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 21-15, the Braves over the Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 21-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels look to inbound. That's turned over as it's Sargent with the steal. She leads in transition. Finds Richens. Richens lefty layup. No good. Rebound pulled in by Tingy as she's going to lead the attack. 2:47 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Rebels work it to Taylor. Inside to Pugmire. Pugmire pivots. Dribbles, finds Wallentine, her right corner three on the way. Good! Janie Wallentine's been huge off the bench for the Rebels as she has 7. 21-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As the Braves come back the other way, they go inside to Murdoch. Murdoch surveys. 23 to go, poked away by Violet Taylor. She's unable to collect it to complete the steal. 15 on the shot clock as they go to Presley Peterson on the left wing. They go inside to Murdoch again. Murdoch double teamed by the Rebels. Peterson, she'll fire from 3. That's off. Rebound pulled in by Argyle for the moment as it's poked away. Braves retain possession. 1:55 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. 25 to go on the shot clock. 21-18 is Richens. Dances atop the key. They go inside to Langston. She spins off the glass, and we're going to get a traveling violation called against the Braves. 1:46 to go in Station Repair second quarter. It'll be Rebels basketball. Braves are going to extend the top of the 1-3-1. They're going to go about 3/4 court with it as Argyle catches on the left wing. Rebels into the offense. Wallentine thought about the corner 3. Tries to go inside to Pugmire. That's stolen by the Braves. Here comes Richens on the attack for the Braves. Her pass off of Peterson. Peterson's able to save it. They try to go inside. To Langston. It's going to be a jump ball. Good defense there from Argyle. As it'll be Rebels basketball, 21-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Braves are going to back up. They're going to play a half-court 1-3-1 for this possession as Taylor across the timeline to Tingy on the right wing. They go inside to Argyle. Her free throw line jumper off glass, no good. As Violet Taylor tried to swipe the rebound away. Braves are able to control. They'll come back the other way. 1:08 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. Peterson, nice move into the paint, 15-footer, no good. She grabs her own rebound off the rim. And this is going to go, it's actually saved inbounds by the Braves from Murdoch. We're going to get a timeout here by the Braves head coach. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 21-18 Braves on the Station on Main scoreboard. We'll be right back with more Rebels basketball after this.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It'll be Braves basketball deep in the corner as the Rebels are going to go man-to-man defense on the inbound. Peterson to inbound. She finds Sargent to Richens. They go inside to Langston. Langston touch pass to Peterson. Peterson's going to be called for a traveling violation. Good hands, though, from Langston, and she's able to Didn't have that ball in her hands for long, and she's able to quick pass it out. Braves turn it over. 21-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels within one possession. 50 seconds to go in the Station Repair second quarter. Wallenstein has it on the right wing. Stolen by Richens. As Richens out in front of everyone, her layup on the way, good. 23-18. As Richens scores her 6th point of the game. And will be turned over by the Rebels. 33.1 to go in the half. Rebels are going to have to play defense. Braves across half court. They go inside to Langston. She spins back right off glass and good. That's a nice move in the post from Langston. That's going to be a timeout called by the Rebels. Independent Software Solution timeout called. It's actually going to be called by the Braves. It'll be a full timeout. And with that, we're going to go to the Gare Bear Fan Cam. As today's Fan Cam is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888 as we get a shot of the student section and some of the parents on the other side. Once again, all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call 435-946-8888 or visit BearLakeRealty.com. BearLakeRealty.com. As we go back to the live cam, this second quarter, about 30 seconds of gameplay ago, is a 3-point game. Rebels have given up a couple of points here late, and they're going to try to get a basket here to go into the halftime. Try to feel a little bit better about the first half going into halftime. It is 25-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As the Rebels basketball out of bounds underneath their own hoop, this inbounds play is brought to you by the Crawford Trough. As the Rebels do need someone to inbound. As Tingy will inbound to Taylor. 23 to go in the half. More of a 3-2 this possession for the Braves as Wallenstein. They work it around. Argyle inside to Pugmire. Pugmire is fouled on the play. That'll send Haiti Pugmire to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 11.6 to go in the half. Rebels have a chance to cut the lead with the free throws. Pugmire steps to the line. Her first Bear Lake Realty free throw on the way. No good as the Braves rebound. Here they come back the other way. It's Sargent. 5 seconds to go in the half. Goes on the wing to Croxford. She fires up a 3. No good. Wallenstein pulls in the final rebound. And that'll do it for us here in the first half of this ball game. At the end of the Station Repair second quarter, the Braves lead 25-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. The Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Precision.
As it is time for the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. When we come back, we will have our first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 25-18 on the station on main scoreboard. Braves lead the Rebels. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have our first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Randolph.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your town of Randolph first half highlights on the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. And the highlights for the Rebels, they trail by 7 on the station on main scoreboard, 25-18. For the Rebels, I'd say the real highlight of the first half has been Janie Wallenstein off the bench. We talked about needing 8 points off the bench to replace Hannah Scott's 8 points that she typically gives every game as she is out of tonight's matchup. And Janie's done a very good job. She has 7 points. Casey Wilson with 2 off the bench as well, as the bench has really stepped up a little bit, helped keep the Rebels in this ballgame as Darlene Peterson had 3 fouls in the first half. She'll be back for the second half. For the Rebels, though, it's Wallenstein leading the way with 7, Ellie Argyle with 5, Katie Pugmire with 4, Casey Wilson with 2 for a total of 18. Rebels go 4 of 5 from the free throw line. For the Braves, they are led by Chesley Langston. Once again, these are unofficial, but she has 14 points by my account, followed by Richens with 6, and Presley Peterson has 2. That's a total of 25 for the Braves. They go 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Excuse me, they go 1 of 3 from the free throw line. If you're the Rebels, actually we're going to save that for our second half adjustments. When we come back, it'll be time for those second half adjustments here on the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
So this is the reserve at Bear Lake, most beautiful place in the world. Come here and find out how you can buy your own Airbnb property and help pay for itself, or just come here and enjoy a second home in sports courts, pools, hot tubs, access to 200 miles of mountain trails, brand new homes now starting at $600,000, quarter shares starting at $250,000. Would like to invite you to be part of that. Call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty at 435-946-8888.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your first half adjustments here on the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. And if you're the Rebels, it's all about the 1-3-1 zone or your offense against the 1-3-1 zone, as they've tried to force it inside a couple of times off of one rotation. You like to see a couple of rotations, swing the ball back and forth, and then try to go inside. That'll be a little more open, as they've really had to thread the needles every time that they got the ball inside. But defensively, they're going to have to find a way to stop Langston. Langston has 14 points already in the ball game, and she's a force inside. She is a very, very good post player. She has good post moves inside. But the one thing I have noticed is that every move has gone to her right-hand side. Hasn't quite gone left. So if you're the Rebels, you're going to want to force her to try to go back left. If she can beat you on the left, then you're going to have to live with that, because when she goes right, she's able to dominate. Plus, she's also tall enough to just be able to turn and shoot over whoever's guarding her in the post. So you can't play behind her. You're going to have to front her and try to force a pass over the top if you're the Rebels. They trail 25-18. You're listening to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We got about 1:10 before we start the second half of play. As you can see, the boys are on the court warming up. As both teams come back to the floor with about a minute to go in the half. That was a very well contested back and forth first half, where the Braves were able to go on a little bit of a run at the end of the half to expand the lead, as we were tied at 18 for the longest time. And if you're the Rebels, this is the test you want. These last two games for the Rebels, one against Mountain Crest and this one against North Summit, they're playing against bigger schools. They're not in the 1A. You won't have to play with them in the tournament, but you want these games. These are the games where you get better. You're playing a bigger school. You're playing kids with probably as much talent as Rich does. And these are the games you want. You're down 7. Let's see if you can come back in this game. You come back and win this game. That is a huge vote of confidence. It's also a good job by the Rebels bench in that half to produce some points and keep the Rebels in this game. As you remember, Darlene Peterson went out with 3 fouls in the third quarter, as they're going to have to look for her to be a little more careful as we go to the live cam, as this third quarter is brought to you by Epic Recreation. First inbound of the half is brought to you by My Local Radio. It would be Richens. Moves the ball to the corner as Peterson nearly bobbles it out of bounds. Braves work it around. Murdoch on the wing. They go inside to Peterson. Peterson against Peterson. Layup attempt on the way. No good, as that's knocked out of the hands of the Rebels into the hands of Murdoch. She finishes the layup. 27-18 on the station on main scoreboard. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Tingy inside to Pugmire. Pugmire, one dribble to the corner. Darlene Peterson, 3 on the way, is short. As here come the Braves back the other way. It's Richens. Pushes up the court to Peterson. That's knocked away by Darlene Peterson. We have Presley Peterson of the Braves, Darlene Peterson of the Rebels. They both wear number 2. As Darlene Peterson gets the tap away, it'll be out of bounds under the Rebels hoop. Braves inbound to Langston. Langston off the glass, no good. As Darlene Peterson pulls in the rebound. Here come the Rebels. It's Violet Taylor. 7:15 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. 27-18 on the station on main scoreboard. Pass inside to Pugmire. She does a good job catching. Fakes the handoff. Goes to the hoop. Lays it in. Nice move there from Haiti Pugmire. She buries the layup. Give her 6 points in the contest. 27-20 on the station on main scoreboard. Braves into the offense. They go inside to Langston. Back to Richens. They go to Murdoch. Two players posted up right next to each other as Murdoch drives the lane, kicks to the corner for Sargent. Peterson up top, into the paint. Shot on the way, short. Is able to get her own rebound. Blocked by Darlene Peterson as Murdoch picks it up. Shot clock resets. To go to Langston inside. Langston tries to step back. He's going to have to kick it out to Richens. Braves will reset the offense with 24 to go on the shot clock. Sargent on the left wing. Back to Richens. She's going to drive baseline. It'll be poked out of bounds by Violet Taylor. The body language of Hartley Richens could lead you to believe that it was off her. She tried to run up she was running back up the court. They go inside Langston. Langston uses her size to get position, makes the catch. That's 16 in the game for her. 29-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels come back the other way. It's Taylor to Argyle. Peterson. Skip pass to Tingey. He's going to be poked away by Sargent out of bounds. Rebels will retain possession with 24 to go on the shot clock. 29-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As it'll be Violet Taylor to throw the Crawford Trough inbounds pass in. She throws it to Ellie Argyle. Back to Taylor. Taylor's going to jab step, dribble to the top of the key, get out of the corner. She drives the paint, kicks to the corner for Tingey. Tingey drives baseline. Shot is just rejected by Langston, but I think we're going to get a foul on the play as that'll send Tingey to the line for 2 free throws. Second foul against Langston. I think they're going to get her on the follow through as Tingey will shoot free throws. First free throw on the way, no good. As Tingey will step back to the line for her second Bear Lake Realty free throw. On the way, this one's short as well. Braves get the rebound. They're going to be off in transition with 5:52 to go in the Epic Recreation third. Pass nearly stolen by Darlene Peterson. Goes to Presley Peterson. She'll shoot from 15. Gets her own rebound. Lays it in. As Presley Peterson picks up her 4th points of the ball game. 31-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Come the Rebels the other way. Tingey to Taylor. They go to Tingey inside to Pugmire. Pugmire turns, fades off the glass and in. Nice shot from Haiti Pugmire. She has 8 points in the contest. 31-22. Rebels need to stop defensively. Sargent drives the lane to Langston. Langston's going to fire from 15 feet. That's good. Langston can do it all. She has 18 in the game. 33-22. Rebels work it up the court. Skip pass to Tingey. Violet Taylor catches. Dribble handoff to Tingey. She drives right. Back to Taylor. Taylor's going to drive left. Passes to Peterson. Peterson to Argyle. One move into the lane. Her shot is blocked. Rebound hauled in by Tingey. She can't finish the second chance opportunity. Here come the Braves in transition. Peterson's out in front of everyone. She's got a layup. That's good. The off wing in the 1-3-1 is taking off as soon as the shot goes up. We're going to get an independent software solution timeout called by the Rebels bench. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft large and small to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth and the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 35-22 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4:35 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. As the Rebels are going to look to get back into this ball game, they want to try to cut the lead to under 10 heading into the fourth quarter. As it'll be Rebels basketball out of bounds at half court. Tylee Tingey to inbound the ball. Braves are in their 1-3-1 zone defense. They're going to start it at half court. As Tingey inbounds it to Taylor. Across the timeline into the offense. Violet Taylor gets it back to Peterson. Rebels work it around. Skip pass to Tingy in the corner. She drives baseline. One dribble out of bounds, or one dribble pass can be deflected away by Richens. 4:23 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Tylee Tingy will have the Crawford Troth inbounds play in front of the student section. She inbounds to Taylor at the top of the key. Taylor's going to cross over, drive left, get a screen, pulls up from 15. Nice shot from Violet Taylor. She buries the 15-foot pull-up jumper. Her first bucket of the game. Rebels needed that basket. Now they need a stop on defense. 35-34 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 35-24. As Sargent does a good job. Kicks out to Richens. Richens going to drive right. She'll pull up from 15. Short, rebounded by Tingy. She dribbles. Is able to find Taylor. 28 to go on the shot clock. Rebels across the timeline as Argyle into the paint. Her shot is blocked by Langston. Here come the Braves back the other way. Peterson floats it up and in off glass. As the Braves have been really good in transition today, 37-24. Tingy to Taylor. Back to Tingy, 25 to go on the shot clock. Skip pass to Violet Taylor on the left wing. Gets a screen into the paint, finds Tingy on the baseline. Goes inside to Pugmire. Pugmire with a tough catch. She's going to be fouled on the play. As that'll be the second foul called of the half. This one's against Murdoch. It's her first of the ball game.
Nice job, Hayes.
Crawford Troth inbounds play for the Rebels goes to Peterson. Peterson to Argyle. She's going to fire from three. No good. Rebound into the hands of Darlene Peterson. Tacks into the paint. No good. Pugmire with the rebound. Off glass and in. As the Rebels capitalize on a couple of offensive rebounds. Pugmire first to double digits for the Rebels. 37-26. 3:04 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. They go inside to Langston. Langston's going to turn, lay it off glass. If Langston gets possession on her defender, she's going to bury it. That's 20 points for Langston. 39-26 on the Station on Main scoreboard. It's Taylor to Peterson. Skip pass to Argyle. 25 to go on the shot clock as they work it around to Taylor. Inside to Argyle to Peterson. Her 15-foot jumper on the way is good. Darlene Peterson with her first basket of the ball game. Cuts the lead to 11 again. Rebels need to stop, and they get it with the Darlene Peterson Rich County Government steal. She'll lead the break. 2:26 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. They go to Violet Taylor up top. She's going to attack the middle of the floor. Dumps it off to Argyle. Argyle to Pugmire. Pugmire lays it in. Nice ball movement there from the Rebels. As we're going to get a timeout called by, I believe, the Rebels bench. Pugmire with 12. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be back with this.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels in everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 39-30 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels pull within 10. They need a stop on defense. Can they get it here as it's Croxford? They work it around to Richens. They go inside. Defense played by Pugmire. Good defense there. She forces a miss from Tamaiko. Rebels get the rebound. Here they come the other way. They push it to Tingy. Peterson, elbow jumper on the way. No good. As Ellie Argyle pulls in the rebound, turns it over. Here comes Richens for the Braves. She goes 1-on-2. Pulls up. Blocked by Tylee Tingy. Gets her own rebound. Hands it off to Langston to Peterson. Peterson into the paint. That's going to be a foul called against the Rebels. I believe that'll go on Ellie Argyle. It is against Argyle, her first. As Presley Peterson will step to the free throw line. Her first free throw on the way is no good. Janie Wallenstein will check into the game for Haiti Pugmire. 1:37 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels trail by 9. Peterson into the routine. Free throw on the way is good. Here come the Rebels back the other way. They trail by 10, 40 to 30. 1:30 to go on the Station on Main scoreboard. As they go to Peterson at the 10-foot line. Inside to Argyle. Argyle floats it up and in. Nice play there. Good find from Darlene Peterson. Argyle gets her 7th point of the ball game. 40 to 32 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Braves into the offense. They'll work it around. They go inside to Langston. Langston double teamed. Floats it up off glass. No good. Darlene Peterson skies for the rebound. Here come the Rebels back the other way. A minute to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Baseball pass across the court. It's going to go out of bounds. 58.4 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Good job there by Darlene Peterson not to pick up her 4th foul as she was guarding Langston, who's going to step off the floor for a breather. Into the game for the Rebels, number 4, Casey Wilson. She'll replace Tylee Tingy. Here come the Braves into the offense. It's Richens. She drives left into the paint. Passes goes between the legs of a defender and slapped away by the Braves. They're going to pick it up. It's going to roll around. Stolen by Janie Wallenstein. Stolen again by Richens. Except we're going to get a foul called. Good effort there from Wallenstein. As Wallenstein comes away with the ball, draws the foul. That foul's against Richens, her first. There's a team third of the half. Only four fouls called in the half. Rebels work at the Wallenstein. 34 to go in the quarter. Wallenstein's pass stolen by Richens. Here comes Richens in transition. Argyle does a decent job to slow her down. She goes to Croxford. Croxford back up top to Richens. Shot clock is off as Richens drives left, pulls up from 15 feet. No good. Rebound by Wilson. Here come the Rebels. 14 to go in the quarter. Ball is poked away from Wilson. Layup attempt on the way from Richens is good. That's a huge turn of events against the Rebels as there's 3 seconds to go. Violet Taylor is going to pull up from half court. No good. And at the end of 3 quarters, the Rebels trail by 10, 42-32 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to go to a Gare Bear fan cam, as this fan cam is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. For all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. Or visit BearLakeRealty.com. Or you can call 435-946-8888. We're going to go back to the live cam. And if you're the Rebels, you got it back to 10. It's a little unfortunate. You had a chance to cut the lead to 6 before a turnover. But you got to keep getting stops. And if you're the Rebels, you got to capitalize on the offense. The offense looked much better in that third quarter, as I think they're starting to figure out the 1-3-1 a little bit. As if you haven't seen the 1-3-1 yet this year as a team, it takes a little bit to figure it out. Think back to the last game that the varsity boys played when they played Wendover, who played a predominantly 1-3-1. They were able to capitalize on the 1-3-1 defense in the second half, but they struggled a little bit to start the first half, as it's going to be Rebels basketball. They're going to inbound at half court. As will be Casey Wilson to inbound. It's Taylor. She'll walk it across the timeline. Taylor crosses over to Wilson. Wilson inside to Peterson, to Taylor up top. She's going to fire up a 3. No good. Rebound goes to Casey Wilson as the Rebels will get possession back to Wallenstein. Wallenstein to the middle of the floor. They go to Argyle. Back out to Janie Wallenstein. She's going to fire a 3 off the side of the backboard. No good. Ball bounces around. Pulled away by West. As here come the Braves the other way. It's Richens. Richens drives left. Gets a screen. That pass attempt is blocked by Darlene Peterson. It's going to be deflected out of bounds off of the Braves as Peterson tried to find Wilson ahead of everyone. That's good defense there from Darlene. 7:18 to go in the Bear Lake the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels trail by 10 on the station on main scoreboard, 42-32. Rebels across the timeline with Wallenstein. Goes inside to Peterson, to Wilson. Her three on the way, off glass, no good. Rebound pulled in by Langston. Here come the Braves in transition as Richens. Richens will slow it down as there's 7 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter, 25 to go in the shot clock. They go inside to Murdoch, and we're going to get a reach-in foul against Pugmire. That'll be Haiti's third foul. Inbound play for the Braves. They go to Langston. She's going to fire a 15-footer, no good. And she'll be called for a foul, Langston will, as I think she clipped Pugmire. She's trying to grab the offensive board. It'll be her third. Team fourth. As Violet Taylor up the court to Casey Wilson. Back to Taylor, nearly stolen by Richens. Taylor's going to attack, finds Wallenstein. As to Wilson, Peterson fires a three, that's short. Rebound by the Braves. Richens will carry it up the floor. 6:30 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. They go inside to Langston. Langston brought it down. That's going to be a jump ball. Good defense there by Wilson. If you're a guard and a big brings the ball down, that is to the guard's advantage. You can put your hands on for the jump ball. It'll stay with the Braves. Richens to inbound. Go to Murdoch. Murdoch drives into the paint. Nearly swiped by the Rebels. They go inside to Langston. Langston, one dribble. Floats it off the glass and in. That was a tough shot. Falling backwards. Langston now has 22 in the game. 44-32 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels need a basket here. Wilson to Peterson. Skip past to Wallenstein. Wallenstein's going to go to the free throw line. That's a great find from Darlene Peterson. 6 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Janie Wallenstein will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. Wallenstein's first free throw on the way. Touches every part of the rim and does not fall. Checking the ball game for the Rebels, Ellie Argyle. Wallenstein back to the free throw line. Second free throw, no good. As that's big momentum switch there. If you're trailing, you need to bury your free throws. It's a way to cut the lead and cut into the deficit without the clock running out as the Braves turn it over. Trying to go inside to Langston. Checking into the ball game for the Rebels. Number 15, Tylee Tingy. Rebels got to stop. Now they need an offense. Now they need a basket on offense. Tingy has it on the left wing. Dribbles to the three-point line. Skips it to Taylor. Taylor to Argyle in the corner. She's going to fire up a three. No good. Darlene Peterson pulls in the rebound. Dribbles back to the three-point line. She's going to try a three of her own. No good. Violet Taylor gets the rebound. As they go to Argyle. Argyle, left-hand drive into the paint. Shot blocked, I believe, by Langston. Here come the Braves back the other way with 5:24 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. It's Richens. Works it to Croxford. Croxford surveys to Peterson up top. Braves work it to Richens. Richens is going to be fouled on the floor. To be out of bounds on the baseline, Richens drew the foul against Taylor, her first. It'll be the team third. They go inside to Langston as that's not much you can really do if you're the Rebels, as Langston's about 6 inches taller than any Rebels player. They go to Taylor. 27 on the shot clock. Taylor to Argyle. Argyle drives left into the paint, kicks it to Tingy. Tingy's going to fire a three. Off the rim, off the glass, and good. As they're going to call that a long two. 46-34 as Tingy gets her first points of the night. Braves into the offense. They work it to Richens. Murdoch, she'll fire from 15. That's no good as Sargent's going to get the rebound. Darlene Peterson will foul on the putback attempt. That's going to be Darlene's 4th foul. 4:29 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. 46-34. Rebels trail by 12 as Sargent will go to the line for her first free throw attempt of the night. First free throw on the way, no good. Second free throw on the way from Charlie Sargent. No good as Peterson pulls in the rebound. Rebels push it up the floor. They trail by 12, 46-34 on the station on main scoreboard. They go inside to Peterson, to Taylor. She'll fire from 3. No good as Langston's going to chase the rebound down, lets it go out of bounds. 4:13 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital 4th quarter. It'll be Braves basketball as the Rebels look like they're going to pressure a bit. Langston dribbles through the middle. Excuse me, that was Richards that dribbles through the middle. Finds Langston in the corner. She's on fire. As that is now 26 in the contest for Langston. 48-34. Three-pointer on the way from Pugmire. That's no good. Peterson throws it off of Peterson for the Rebels to maintain possession. Good effort there from Darlene. Earns the Rebels a second possession, 38-34. Working to Taylor up top. To Peterson. They go inside to Argyle. Argyle's pass is going to be a foul against the Braves. It'll be Rebels basketball out of bounds underneath the Braves hoop. 48-34 on the station on main scoreboard. Go to Peterson on the left wing, inside to Pugmire. Pugmire turns, that's blocked by Langston. As Langston didn't really have to move to block that shot. They go to Peterson, inside to Langston. Turns, off glass, no good. As Pugmire gets the rebound. Good defense there from Argyle. As Violet Taylor will drive it up the court. Nearly loses it, is able to maintain possession. Skip pass to Tingy. Thought about a 3, goes to Peterson in the corner. Peterson's pass deflected as it's going to be stolen for the moment by Presley Peterson of the Braves. It'll be out of bounds, Rebels basketball. 3:13 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital 4th quarter, 48-34. Rebels with the ball. Go to Taylor with the Crawford Troth inbounds pass. Pass to Pugmire to Argyle. Argyle turns, fires, shot, no good. Rebound pulled in by Charlie Sargent. She is leading the attack for the Braves. And she'll be called for a carry as the ball bounces out of her hand. And we're going to Independent Software Solutions timeout called by head coach Cody Lundgren. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. The Nova Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels with the ball. They trail 48-34. Skip pass. Argyle is able to go get it. She spins back, finds Tingy to Taylor. Taylor's going to fire a 3. That's good. As Violet Taylor buries the three-pointer. That three-pointer is brought to you by Three-pointers brought to you by T7 Propane and Woodruff. As here come the Braves the other way. They go inside to Murdoch. Murdoch spins, fires. That's good. Murdoch picks up her 6 points of the ball game. As here come the Rebels back the other way. 50-37 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels work it around. Darlene Peterson up top. Drops the catch. Is able to maintain possession. Skip pass to Argyle. She's going to drive left into the lane. Layup on the way. No good. Ellie Argyle is going to shoot 2 free throws as she gets fouled on the play. Fouls against Murdoch. That's her second. Team 7th, so Rebels will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. First Bear Lake Realty free throw on the way from Argyle. Touches every part of the rim and falls for Argyle's third made free throw of the ball game. Difference in this game has been Chesley Langston, as she has 26 points as the second Bear Lake Realty free throw is good from Ellie Argyle. As Argyle is now 4 for 4 from the line. Rebels look to pressure. 1:58 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. That was nearly an over the back. Possession was never obtained in the front court, so it cannot be over in the back. Over and back. Here come the Braves on offense. 20 to go. They go inside to Murdoch. Murdoch spins, fires. That's blocked by Argyle. Here comes Peterson, and she's going to push the ball. Rebels trail by 11. They need a quick hoop here. They try to go inside to Pugmire. That's stolen by Langston. Here come the Braves the other way. As Richens goes to Presley Peterson in the quarter. As she drives right. A reach-in foul is going to be called against the Rebels, I believe, on Ellie Argyle. It'll be against Argyle. It'll be Braves ball out of bounds. Argyle's second foul of the game. 1:20 to go in the ball game. Go to Murdoch. Murdoch fires from 15. No good. Peterson with the rebound. Hands it off to Violet Taylor. Here come the Rebels into the offense. They got 1:15 to work with. Taylor down the court to Tingy. Tingy's going to fire a 3. No good. Rebound hauled in by Violet Taylor. Tries a pass across the lane to Ellie Argyle. Poked away by Presley Peterson. 1:07 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Crawford Trot inbounds play coming up. Violet Taylor to inbound. Finds Argyle. Argyle drives right into the lane. Floats it up off the front of the rim. No good. Here come the Braves back the other way. It's Richens. 2-on-1. She's going to slow it down, eat some of the clock. That's a very veteran move there from the sophomore. As 55 seconds to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels are going to have to pressure the ball a little bit. They go to Langston. Langston thought about a 3, and why not? As they go to Sargent. Sargent nearly turns it over, except it's stolen this time by Tingy. Tingy rips it away, tries to throw it ahead to Violet Taylor. Stolen by Presley Peterson. Braves come back the other way. 34 seconds to go in the ball game. As Richens will carry it up the court. Crosses over to Presley Peterson, guarded by Darlene Peterson. Work it around, back to Presley Peterson on the wing. They go to Murdoch. Murdoch in the corner. As we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels with 14.2 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Foul's on Argyle, her third. Team 6th. It'll be Braves basketball out of bounds underneath. Go to Langston. Langston uses her position and just, that's unstoppable against Langston. That's her 28th point of the ball game. Here come the Rebels back the other way. 52-39 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They go inside to Pugmire. Pugmire cannot finish. And that'll do it. As the Braves are going to take this one, the Rebels suffer their first loss of the season, 52-39. Braves pick up a victory over the Rebels. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation, Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. Rebels girls team drops the first game of the night, 52-39, in large part to the performance by junior Chesley Langston. Comes into the game averaging 12.3, finishes with 28 in the contest. 28 points as her body position and just size was the difference in that ball game. She finishes with 28. Heartland Richens only had 8. That is half of her normal total, but when someone scores 28, usually there's not as many points to go around. Presley Peterson finishes with 7. Hazelyn Murdoch finishes with 6 for a grand total of 59 for the Rebels. They were led by Haiti Pugmire with 12. Janie Wallenstein had 7, as well as Ellie Argyle. Violet Taylor finishes with 5. Darlene Peterson finishes with 2, as well as Tylee Tingy for a total of 39 for the Rebels. That has been our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap of the game. Rebels suffer their first loss of the season. That's not a bad thing. This is the type of game that will pay off in March when you're playing competition that is good. And I don't know if we'll see a player as good as Langston the rest of the year, as she put up 28 and was very, very impressive. Listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to a Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It's time for the Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. We're going to give it to Darlene Peterson as she threads the needle to find Haiti Pugmire in the first half. And we're going to go to the player of the game for the Rebels, as this is a rich award that we usually hand out. We're going to go to Haiti Pugmire, who finished with 12 points. But we're also going to give a shout-out to Chesley Langston, because she finished with 28, and not many high school games does a player finish with 28 in the dominant fashion that she did. I don't remember her missing very many shots. I'm not unable to, without brother Rob here, I'm unable to do the number of shots made and missed, or else I'd miss a lot of the game trying to call it. But I don't remember her missing very often. I can only think of twice that she missed. She was very, very good. And with that, when we come back, we'll have the Gary H. Tusher pregame show for you for the boys game. You're going to listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show. You see Cullen Pace doing some air drums. When we come back, we'll have more of the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show for you on a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Your accountant has to be trustworthy, smart, and filled with integrity. That's why so many choose Gary Tusher CPA. Serving clients for over 34 years, Gary and his staff handle income tax preparation for all types of businesses and individuals, IRS and state audit representation, payroll reporting, QuickBooks setup support and training, business startup services, monthly bookkeeping, and more. When you choose Gary Tusher CPA, you get a team of professionals that care about your financial health. Schedule an appointment today.
When you enter the city limits of the town of Woodruff, the sign welcomes you to the town of coldest temps and warmest hearts. Settled in 1870, we celebrate the values of kindness, compassion, and friendliness, knowing that a community's greatness may best be measured by the compassionate actions of its members. Mayor Scott Savey and council members Raymond Franson, Millie Bradshaw, Seiko Webb, and Monica Schultes, with clerk Lisa Bell, welcome you and say,
Go Ridge Rebels!
Here with Jazzy Chandler. She's our Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week. Jazzy, how you doing today?
So far, so good, I'd say.
Here with Jazzy Chandler. She's our Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week. Jazzy, how you doing today?
So far, so good, I'd say.
So you are starting your senior year of wrestling, and you're a couple weeks in. What are your thoughts so far?
Honestly, it's just like I remember. It's really fun, and I'm really glad to be back with my team.
Yeah, you've been injured for the better part of, I think, my time here, haven't you?
Yeah, I broke my leg at the end of summer, and I wasn't able to participate in cross country because of that, but now I'm healed up, and we're rolling.
Do you want to tell the story or no?
So I was riding my barrel horse bareback, and I didn't have a bridle, just a halter. Well, he ended up in a runaway, and we were just headed straight for this willow going, I don't even know how fast, and he jumped to the left, and I kept going straight and rolled into this willow, and on impact I could just feel like my tibia and my fibia just broke, and I laid in there and had to wait for my brother to come help me.
Hey, Tip Fib Clan says exactly the same thing I did. So the comeback from that, doing all the physical therapy, I mean, it's got to be worth it now you're back out on the mat, correct?
Oh yeah, now it is.
So what got you through physical therapy? Because I know for me personally it was missing work. What about you?
Honestly, it was just hard. I just kept trying to look ahead and trying to be positive, and I had my family there like with me, and like it could be worse, but here we are and we're making good progress.
So it's your senior year. What are some of your academic goals for the rest of your career?
We actually made some goals for wrestling too, and some of them off the mat. One of them I made was I wanted to keep my 3.9 GPA because I want an academic scholarship to SUU.
No, it's a great goal to have. We want to thank Jazzy Chandler for being part of the Town of Woodruff Standout Student. As we are running low on time, we're going to go to the boys. We're going to go to the coaches show with head coach Lex Cornea after this commercial break.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
With head coach of the Rich Rebels boys varsity team, Lex Cornea, and Coach Cornea, you guys got a huge win on Friday over Wendover. It took overtime, but you guys were able to pull it out. Can you give me your thoughts on the game?
Well, it was a good effort that I was proud of. I think that we're better than we showed. I mean, we were -10 in free throws. Missing Carson down low. I don't think that was a game that should go to overtime for us, especially at home. But Wendover is also a top 4 team. They've had some big wins. They're going to have some more big wins. They're a team that's going to be there at the end with Bear down low, and then their group of guards with Alvarez. I mean, they're just a solid team. So anytime you beat them, especially this year, that's a good win. That being said, we have a lot of things to fix, but I think that there are things we can fix, and I think our guys realize it. Free throws, turnovers, the stuff that really plague most teams this time of the year, they're hitting us, and the nice thing is we have a good long break to address some of those before North Summit.
So you guys held them to 58 points heading into the overtime period, and with scorers such as Bear and Alvarez, I think that's a pretty solid defensive effort. Can you just talk about the way you guys were able to defend against that team?
I guess as a coach, the nice thing about that team is we had to defend a man because of the way they shoot. And so to hold that team in a man defense to 58 points, especially when, like I mentioned earlier, we were -10 in free throws when 23 of their 29 points came from the line. I think we did some good things. I think we have some guys that can really limit a team's best score. Obviously, Bear hurt us. He had 25 points, 11 of 12 from the free throw line. I mean,
Your accountant has to be trustworthy, smart, and filled with integrity. That's why so many choose Gary Tusher, CPA. Serving clients for over 34 years, Gary and his staff handle income tax preparation for all types of businesses and individuals, IRS and state audit representation, payroll reporting, QuickBooks setup support and training, business startup services, monthly bookkeeping, and more. When you choose Gary Tusher, CPA, you get a team of professionals that care about your financial health. Schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. This will conclude the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show. We want to thank head coach Lex Cornea for being part of the T7 Propane Coaches Show on the Gary Tusher CPA pregame show, as we are getting ready for the boys varsity basketball game. As we're going to go over the Rebel starting lineups first, as we were unable to gather the starters. Starting guard, number 11, Jaden Desch. Number 23, Carter Hoffman. Number 30 for tonight, Hunter Pace. Number 15, Jaden Cornea. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 32, Carson Muirbrook. As we're trying to find these starting lineups for the Braves, looks like it's going to be number 1, Sawyer Richens. Number 4, Steele Vernon. Number 5, that looks like it's Mel Brown Sr. Number 22, Buck Sargent. And to round out the starting lineup, number 20, Jake Smith. And as they do the in-house starting lineups, it is time for the My Local Radio Keys to the Game brought to you, the Keys to the Game brought to you by the Gary Tusher CPA pregame show. For the Rebels, got to stop them on defense. This Braves team, they score 58.2 points per game. And if you're going to give up an easy bucket, don't be afraid to foul, because they are 63% from the free throw line as a team, the Braves are. And if you're the Rebels on offense, when you get the easy ones, got to make them. You got to make your free throws. They were much better at the end of the Wendover game. And I think they could take some lessons from that Wendover game, as they were very good in the fourth quarter situationally. And there are some things that head coach Lex Cornea wasn't real happy with at the end of that game, but they got them in a win, so it's not as big of a deal as, you lose a game, but you got to learn some lessons during a win. That's a rare opportunity in basketball. Now let's see if the Rebels can apply those lessons, as we're going to take on a very very strong North Summit basketball team. As we're going to go to the live cam, as we're just moments away from tip-off as we reset the scoreboard. The tip-off for today's game is brought to you by LSR Refrigerated. Darren, Trisha, and the entire Wallenstein family wish the Rebels good luck, as it'll be Carson Muirbrook. He'll jump against Buck Sargent. Sargent is able to tip it, but Cornea wipes it for the Rebels to get the first possession. Move it to the corner as Carter Hoffman on the wing. Back to Cornea up top. Braves are in man-to-man defense as Cornea will catch it on the wing. They go to the middle for Muirbrook. Spin move, pump fake, tries to go up and under, can't get there. Cornea picks up the ball, 14 to go. Hunter Pace is going to fire a three. Good, as Hunter Pace buries the first My Local Radio three-pointer of the ball game. First points for the Rebels. As here come the Braves on offense. 24 to work with in the shot clock. They go inside. That's Brown, fadeaway, no good. Rebound hauled in by Vernon. He misses. Brown on the rebound. His floater attempt, no good. Hauled in by Carson Muirbrook. Here come the Rebels the other way. They push it to Pace. Pace skip past to Hoffman in the corner as this first quarter is brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. Shot on the way, no good. Muirbrook grabs the rebound, and his shot, no. As Carter Hoffman gets the board, and he'll go up with it. He's going to be fouled. Will go to the free throw line. It's the first foul of the game. It'll go against Jake Smith of the Braves. I believe I called him Joe Smith earlier. First free throw from Hoffman, no good, as he's shooting 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. Hoffman, second free throw on the way, no good. For the Rebels, you got to improve from the free throw line throughout the season. Here come the Braves back the other way. Richens up top to Brown. Back to Richens. Richens against Pace. As the Rebels lead 3-0 on the station on main scoreboard. Braves work it around. It's Smith to Brown. Brown turns, fades, good from the elbow. Mel Brown gets the Braves on the board. 3-2 on the station on main scoreboard as they try to trap Cornea. He splits the double team. Finds Dash. Dash with a bullet pass inside to Hoffman, unable to catch. Here comes Muirbrook into the paint. Shot attempt on the way. Carson Muirbrook will shoot 2 free throws. Carson gets the ball and will shoot the first half of his Bear Lake Realty free throws. First free throw on the way, no good. Rebels are 0 for 3 from the line to start the game. As Muirbrook will step back to the line. Free throw on the way, no good. And the rebound goes to the Braves. Here comes Richens, spins into the paint, and that's going to be a jump ball. Good defense there by Carter Hoffman. As Sawyer Richens exposed the ball on the spin move. He's able to get his hands in there. 6:13 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. It'll be Richens to inbound for the Braves. Brown fades again. Off the rim, no good. Carter Hoffman skies for the rebound. He's going to lead the attack. Finds Hunter Pace. Back to Hoffman, thought about it. One dribble attack to Desch on the right wing. Desch goes to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to fire from 3, no good. A rebound goes to Sargent. That's going to go nearly out of bounds. Good effort there from Richens as he keeps it alive and goes flying into the bleachers. Finds Smith. Braves are going to survey with 20 to go on the shot clock. Bounce pass intended for another player finds the arms of Sargent. We're going to get a foul against the Rebels as Smith drove the lane. So that foul is going to be on Cornea, his first, team first. Braves to inbound. They go to the corner. 3 on the way from Brown. No good. Here comes Jaden Desch back the other way. Finds Hoffman. Hoffman drives left, back into the paint, hands it off to Muirbrook as the Rebels are going to look to space out a little bit. Go to Desch. 23 to go on the shot clock as Jaden Cornea sets up the offense. Dribble handoff to Pace. Pace is going to fire for 3. No good. Rebound off the glass. Bounces around. Stolen by Jaden Desch. He grabs the rebound. They go to Cornea. Desch with 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Thought about the step back three. Fires it inside to Hoffman. Great look. Hoffman to Muirbrook. Muirbrook goes up. That touches the rim. No good. Cornea, his shot blocked. As they go to the floor, we're going to get a jump ball. Great effort from both teams. 3-2 on the station on main scoreboard. 4:51 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. As Jaden Cornea will inbound the ball. This is a Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Has nowhere to go. Skies it for Pace. Pace goes up and gets it over Richens. He drives. Backdoor cut by Desch. Good find there from Hunter Pace as Desch gets his first bucket of the ball game. 5-2 on the station on main scoreboard. That's a good find there from Hunter Pace. Ball is nearly stolen by Carter Hoffman as he got his fingers to it as they try to go to Sawyer Richens. Ball inbounded to Richens. Behind the back dribble. They go inside to number 22, Sargent. Sargent turns, fades, shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Desch. Here come the Rebels the other way. This pass to Cornea is nearly stolen by Smith. Good hands there from Smith. As we're going to get Trey Walker and Jarrett Mason in the game for Muirbrook and Cornea. 5-2 on the station on main scoreboard. 4:21 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Desch will carry it across the timeline. 26 seconds to go in the shot clock. Hunter Pace catches the ball at the Rebels basketball logo. He drives to the paint, tries to hand it off to Hoffman. Hoffman's able to chase it down. They work it to the corner for Walker. Walker drives the lane, and we're going to get a pushing foul against the Braves. That'll reset the shot clock for the Rebels. 4:03 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Rebels with a 5-2 lead. Go to Desch in the corner in the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Desch creates some space, goes to Walker up top. Walker drives left. That's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Walker's leg. 3:54 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. 5-2 on the station on main scoreboard. We Braves basketball with Smith. As Smith and Richens run into each other, good awareness there from the Braves not to turn it over as they bumped into each other on the transition as Walker nearly gets the steal. Instead, they'll pick up a foul. It'll be Trey's first foul of the game, second foul against the Rebels. .343 to go in the first quarter. 5-2 on the station on main scoreboard as Smith will walk it up the floor. They go to Brown. Inside to Sargent. Sargent uses his body, creates some space, finishes the layup. 5-4 on the station on main scoreboard. As Sargent picks up his first 2 points of the game. Rebels break the press as Desch attacks, finds Pace in the corner. 3 on the way. Good! Hunter Pace buries the My Local Radio 3 as that gives him 6 early points in the ballgame. We're going to foul against the Rebels. 8-4 on the station on main scoreboard. That foul goes against Walker, his second. As Trey Walker's in early foul trouble. It'll be Smith. Across the timeline into the offense for the Braves. They go inside to Sargent. He floats one up. No good. Good defense there from Hunter Pace as Carter Hoffman pulls in the rebound. Here come the Rebels. Finds Walker. Walker into the paint. Lays it up, and he is fouled on the play. Trey Walker will shoot 2 free throws. Trey Walker's first bare leg realty free throw on the way is good. So we talked in the pregame show about stopping Trevor Richens, 17.2 points per game. Unfortunately, I just found out that Trevor Richens has a broken leg, and that's unfortunate. Never want to see a kid hurt in basketball. You'd actually I'd love to see all the best kids we can, because there are some very phenomenal talents in the state of Utah, as Trevor Richens is one of them. Trey Walker, 2 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. As that's a big blow for the Braves, as the Rebels now lead 10-4. Here comes Smith. They try to go inside. There's going to be a foul on the floor as Hunter Pace fouls before he can shoot. That foul will be on the floor. The fourth foul of the game against the Rebels. Pace is first. They go inside. Shot on the way from Sargent, no good. Here comes Cornea with the rebound. Crosses over to Clough fresh into the ball game. Jarrett Mason's going to fire a corner three. On the way, it's good! Jarrett Mason buries the My Local Radio three-pointer, as those are his first 3 points of the ball game. 13-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard early. Braves work it around. Smith to Brown up top. He'll fire from three, no good. Mason skies for the rebound, pulls it away. He's going to lead the transition to Clough. Clough attacks. Is able to get the pass away to Cornea, up to Mason. They work it around to Pace. He drives right into the lane, fade away. No good. As the Braves pull the rebound, it's Smith to Brown. Brown, step through move, no good. Rebound off the hands of Clough, off of Brown, out of bounds. 13-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels with the lead, 1:54 to go in the Ellenford Brothers first quarter. Here comes the press for the Braves. They go to Clough, middle of the floor. He attacks, pump fake, shot blocked. Kicks it out to Pace. He's open for three. On the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Braves. Here they come the other way with Sawyer Richens. Richens behind the back dribble at the free throw line. Finds Smith. Gets it back. He's going to pull up for the long two. No good as Hunter Pace pulls in the board. He's going to fire a bullet pass that's turned over. Good read there from Mel Brown as he's able to walk away with the steal. Here come the Braves back the other way with Smith. Rebels fall back into a 2-3 zone. You go to McCason Pace on the left wing. He splits the defender, but he's going to be called for a travel. 1:11 to go in the Ellenford Brothers first quarter. Jaden Dash will check in for Hunter Pace. The Rebels basketball deep in the corner. Checking the ball game for the Braves, number 10, Wyatt Morrill. Braves are going to press as Jaden Dash throws it cross court to Cornea. Back to Mason, working around. Nice find as Clough has the layup opportunity. No good, as that was a great find from Mason. Clough unable to finish. Here come the Braves the other way. Smith into Mason. Shot on the way. No good. They're going to call a blocking foul against Mason, as that'll send Smith to the line for 2 free throws. Smith to the line for 1 of 2 free throws. First one on the way, no good. Jake Smith is a 43% free throw shooter. The first one is off. 13-4, Rebels to the lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. Second free throw on the way, good. Smith goes 1 for 2. As the Braves press. They go far corner to Jarrett Mason. He makes a nice catch back out to Dash. 24 to go on the shot clock. Clough to Dash. Dash dribbles at the top of the key. Go cross court to Mason to Cornea. Back to Dash on the right wing. Thought about it. He's going to go to Mason. Left corner three on the way. Off glass. No good. Dash skies for the rebound. He's able to pull it away. Reverse layup is good. Jaden Dash falls in the board. Finishes the bucket. He's got 4. 15-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Corner three on the way for the Braves. No good. That was Pace with the 3. Clough with the rebound. He's going to carry it up the court for the Rebels. 7 to go. Finds Mason. Mason to Dash. He's going to pull. Fakes the shot. He's going to fire a long 2. And he is fouled on the shot. Nice move there from Jaden Dash as he faked the shot. He got me on the pump fake. He's going to shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. First free throw on the way is good. Dash 1 of 1 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. Dash back to the line. Second one is good. Dash 2 for 2 from the stripe. Long shot on the way from the Braves. 17-5. Rebels lead on the Station on Main scoreboard at the end of the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the Let's Swap Tigers broadcast booth. In the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It's time to start the Stacy's Repair second quarter. You get a foul 7 seconds in as the Rebels will take over. The offensive foul goes against Brown, his second. Team sixth. As the Rebels into the front court, it's Ridge Lundgren fresh into the ball game to Desch. He thought about three. Instead finds Lundgren at the top of the key. Work it around to Mason. As they go to Cornea. Back to to Desch. Skip past to Lundgren. They work it to Mason. Mason three on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Braves. Here they come in transition. It's Steele Vernon. Finds Brown. He pulls up from the three-point line. No good. Rebound hauled in by Noah Perry. Here come the Rebels. 7:18 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Cornea to the lane. No good. As here come the Braves back the other way. Go to Vernon. Passes swiped by Noah Perry, but he stepped on the out-of-bounds line as he tried to save it. Good effort from Noah as he hit the floor. 26 to go in the shot clock. Jake Smith to inbounds for the Braves. Go to Morrill. Back to Smith, corner three on the way. High arcing shot, good. As Smith gets his fourth points of the ball game. That was a high arcing rainbow shot, found the net. 17-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 6:47 to go in the Epic Recreation. The Stacy's Repair second quarter. Cornea in the left corner to Desch. Skip pass to Mason to the top of the key. They go to Lundgren. To Cornea at the top of the key. Back to Lundgren on the right wing. Lundgren surveys. 10 on the shot clock. Jarrett Mason goes inside to Desch. Out to Lundgren. He's going to fire for three. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Braves. Here they come. That's nearly swiped from Morrill. Finds Smith as Smith is going to walk it up the timeline. They go to Brown. He'll fire from three. No good. As Noah Perry nearly ripped away the rebound, but we're going to get a jump ball. Ball will go to the Rebels as Hunter Pace checks in for Jarrett Mason. 17-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Hoffman and Muirbrook will check in for the Rebels. Rebels inbound. They lead 17-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 6:04 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Braves are going to play 2-3 zone as Desch goes inside to Muirbrook. Good catch from Muirbrook. Goes to the hoop. No good. Solid defense inside from Sargent. As here come the Braves the other way. Smith. Or take that back. That's Pace. He'll drive. Rebels are going to pick up a foul. It'll be their 16th foul. It'll be on Cornea. His second. Team sixth. Nice cut there from Sargent as he did a little bit of a hook cut. Got open for the layup. 17-10 here on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5-0 run for the Braves to start the second quarter. They try to go to Desch. That's knocked away by Sargent. Checking the game for the Rebels, number 5, Drake Weston. He'll replace Jaden Cornea. Desch to inbound, finds Weston. The inbound play brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. To Hunter Pace, 20 to go in the shot clock for the Rebels. Desch, he's going to fire for 3. No good, off the glass. As here comes Sawyer Richens with the rebound. He's going to lead the offense for the Braves. Works it to Vernon. Sargent, he's going to turn. Fire from the free throw line, no good. Rebound by Carter Hoffman. Here come the Rebels back the other way. 5:05 to go in Stacey Repair second quarter. Rebels work it around. As they go inside to Muirbrook, Muirbrook gets body position, turns, fires, and it's good. Carson Muirbrook, 2 points. As here come the Braves back the other way, 19-10 on the station on main scoreboard. Steele Vernon into the lane, fires over Pace. Pace with a good defense, no good. Here comes Desch, he's going to lead the attack for the Rebels. Hoffman fires a 3, good! Carter Hoffman buries the My Local Radio three-pointer. That's Hoffman's first bucket of the ball game. Comes Pace down the lane. Jump stop, floats it, no good. Rebound pulled in by Muirbrook. Muirbrook's going to lead the way offensively for the Rebels. Finds Hoffman. Hoffman to Desch. Desch splits the double team. Is able to find Weston. The Rebels are going to reset the offense. Weston moves it to Desch on the wing. Back to Weston in the corner. To Desch. To Pace up top. 10 to go on the shot clock. Pace inside to Hoffman. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Muirbrook. He goes up. He's going to get the free throws. Carson Muirbrook will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. Muirbrook to the free throw line to shoot 2. 22-10 on the station on main scoreboard as Muirbrook makes the first. (7-6) are the fouls. Rebels will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. In fact, the Braves will be shooting free throws as well. Muirbrook, second free throw on the way. Good. Carson Muirbrook goes 2 for 2 from the line. 3:36 to go in Stacey Repair second quarter. Rebels on top of the Braves. 24-10 on the station on main scoreboard. Braves work it around. Go to the top to Sargent. Moves it to Vernon. Vernon surveys a 15 to go on the shot clock. Hands it off to Sawyer Richens. Thought about 3, goes to Smith. To the corner for Sargent. He's going to fire a corner 3 off the glass. No good. Ball's going to bounce right to Sargent. Can't finish the layup. As here come the Rebels back the other way. It's Weston. As that's going to be poked out of bounds from behind. Checking the ball game for the Rebels, for the Braves, number 5, Mel Brown. 3:01 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. 24-10 Rebels on the station on main scoreboard. It's Pace to inbounds. Got the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Goes to Muirbrook. Muirbrook splits the defenders. He's blocked by Brown. Come the Braves back the other way to Vernon. His 10-footer on the way. Good. 24-12 on the station on main scoreboard. As Vernon picks up his first basket of the ball game, it's Weston across the timeline. Into the offense for Pace. Go to Muirbrook at the elbow. Spins, splits the defender. He's going to kick it out to Mason. Hoffman in the corner. Thought about 3. Drives. He's blocked from behind, but he's going to get the foul call as Carter Hoffman will shoot 2 free throws. Foul was on Brown. That's his 3rd, so that's huge for the Braves. As it looks like they're going to ride with Mel Brown in the game, let their senior play with 3 fouls as Hoffman makes the first free throw. Hoffman's second free throw on the way is good. Hoffman goes 2 for 2 from the line. 26-12 on the station on main scoreboard as Sawyer Richens drives the lane, guarded by Jarrett Mason. Mason, tough defense, but a better shot on a 15-foot fadeaway from Richens. Not much that Mason can do on defense there. 26-14. Sometimes better offense just beats good defense. That's a case right there as Jarrett Mason forced a 15-foot fadeaway. Rebels working around. They go to Meerbrook on the left block. Pump fakes. Tries to go to Hoffman. Is able to. Hoffman with the lefty layup. Good. Good ball movement for the Rebels as Hoffman now has 7. 28-14 as Sawyer Richens is going to drive left. Cut off at the elbow by Hoffman. Goes to Smith. Smith surveys. Mel Brown wide open for 3 at the top of the key. No good. Sargent skies for the rebound. Is able to grab it. Fadeaway is good. Buck Sargent fades for 2 more points. As the Rebels cross the timeline, 28-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Weston goes to Pace on the right wing. Pace tries to rope a pass inside. It's going to stay with the Rebels. Good hands there from the Braves defense. As Mel Brown is going to be checked out of the ballgame as he has 3 fouls. Jaden Desch, Noah Perry in for the Rebels. That's a good job there from Mel Brown not to pick up your 4th foul. Your coach trusts you playing with 3 fouls. The one thing you can't do is pick up that 4th. As Cornea will inbound. The Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. As the Rebels looked a little discombobulated. It didn't look like they didn't get the play in time. As they go back to Desch, 15 to go. They go inside to Hoffman. Desch thought about 3. He's going to drive the paint. Tried to drop it off to Noah Perry. Lands in the hands of Jaden Cornea. Cornea is fouled. As that foul will go against number 20, that's Smith, his 2nd. 9th foul of the half. Jaden Cornea free throw on the way is good. As Cornea steps back to the line. 2nd free throw on the way, no good. That's going to be off Carter Hoffman, out of bounds. That breaks a string of 9 straight free throws with that Cornea missed. First one was 9 straight free throws for the Rebels. After we asked for them to be better at the beginning of the game after going 0 for 4, they've been much better since. As 1:03 to go in the 2nd quarter. Layup attempt on the way from Sargent. No good. Out of bounds. Will go to the Rebels. 1 minute even in the Stacey Repair 2nd quarter. As Lundgren will carry it up the court. Braves are in a 3-2 zone. We're going to Pace in the corner. He's going to fire for 3. No good. Rebound comes out to Jaden Desch as he kicks it to himself. They will call the kickball violation as tried to get the handle on the ball, wasn't able to, tried to kick it up to himself. Unfortunately, can't do that. It was pretty good skill there and keep-ups. As that will be an independent software solution timeout called by the Braves. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 26-19 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels with the lead.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 29-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Jaden Cornea skies for the Rich County Government steal. Tries a home run pass, stolen by Richens for the moment to Hoffman. Hoffman floats it up and in with the body contact. Good concentration there from Carter Hoffman. He has 9. 31-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 17 seconds to go in the Stacy's Repair 2nd quarter. Sargent, fadeaway on the way, no good. Here comes Desch to Hoffman again, full court. Hoffman again buries it through the contact. Carter Hoffman has 11 in the first half. as a long three-pointer on the way. No good as Smith fires up the last-second three. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. At the end of the Station Repair second quarter, Rebels 33-16 on the station on main scoreboard. We're going to go to the fan cam brought to you by Bear Lake Realty, the Gare Bear fan cam. For all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888, or visit bearlakerealty.com. As you get a little glimpse of the crowd on the other side, it's been very packed both sides here tonight. After this, when we come back, we will have the Crawford Troth halftime show for you.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Remember the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Crawford Troth halftime show. When we come back, we will have your first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Randolph. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
There's nothing better than a yummy, delicious cheeseburger. Except maybe if you add a large raspberry shake and tater tots that are cooked to perfection with just a little extra crunch. That's what you get with every burger at the Crawford Trough in Randolph. There's a full menu to choose from, filled with delicious options that will tickle your taste buds every time. But when you find yourself craving a burger, always choose Crawford Trough. Nothing else compares. The Crawford Trough in Randolph. Stop in today.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Remember the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back on the Crawford Troth halftime show, we will have your first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph on the Crawford Trout halftime show. For the Rebels, they are led by Carter Hoffman with 11 points, followed by Jaden Desch with 6. Hunter Pace has 6 as well. Trey Walker with a pair. Carson Muirbrook with a pair as well. And for the Rebels, the story of the first half is they went 0 for 4, their first 4 free throw attempts. They made their next 9 before Cornea missed. They made 9 in a row. We asked for them to be better at the free throw line, and they were much better after their first free throws. Now let's look for that to continue as they look a lot more confident from the stripe. As we talked about a lot with head coach of the Rebels, Lex Cornea, that it seems to be just getting confident from the free throw line, and they look like they are. As Trey Walker went 2 of 2, Jaden Desch 2 of 2, Jaden Cornea went 1 of 2. Carter Hoffman missed the first 2 free throws he had, then he buried the second 2. Same with Carson Muirbrook. But that's much better from the line for the Rebels. As myself and Brother Leifson have talked about quite a few times, that we would like to see them be better from the free throw line. For the Braves, it's Jake Smith and Buck Sargent, 4 points apiece. That total for the Rebels is 33 points, by the way. Sargent and Smith, they have 4 each. Steele Vernon with a pair, Sawyer Richens with a pair. As Mel Brown also has 2 for a total of 16. You listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have our first half adjustments.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your halftime adjustments on the Crawford Trout halftime show. And if you're the Rebels, keep doing what you're doing. They have doubled up the Braves so far, so if they give up 16 again in the second half, then they're going to win the game without scoring a point, as they would win that 33-32. But the offense was clicking. They buried a couple three-pointers that really got them going. As they're attacking a zone from the Braves, they want to keep moving the ball, keep playing defense hard. No No free throws were shot for the Braves in that half, which is super impressive for the Rebels defense. We got 20 seconds to go before the start of the third quarter. So for the Rebels, you want to keep doing what you're doing offensively and defensively, as this has been a very good performance. And for the Braves, kind of want to attack the paint a little bit more if they can. Once again, they're playing without their leading scorer, and Trevor Richens, unfortunately, is out with an injury. As that's 17.2 points per game that you have to replace, and that's tough to do so. As we are about ready to go here in the third quarter, this third quarter is brought to you by Epic Recreation. Epic Recreation, make your next vacation an epic one. Visit epicrecreation.com or find them on Facebook. It's epicrecreation.net. Start the second half, the Station on Main scoreboard reads 33-16 as Sawyer Richens will walk it up the floor for the Braves. Rebels fall back into man-to-man defense. They will be attacking right to left as the Braves will attack left to right. Rebels in their white uniforms. Rebels come out in a zone. Go back to Richens, tipped away by Cornea. Richens allows it to go over the back before he touches it so he can bring it back. Go to Vernon. Inside, they move it around. Mel Brown from 15 feet, buries it. That's good ball movement from the Braves as they attack the middle of the zone. They found Brown on the baseline. He nails the jumper. Here come the Rebels the other way as Muirbrook gets a layup from the left block. Carson Muirbrook with 4 points. 35-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Braves go to Brown under the hoop again. Try to skip pass underneath. Stolen. It's a Rich County government steal for Carter Hoffman. Here comes Cornea. Moves it to Desch on the left wing. To Pace. Pace drives right, pulls up. No good. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Sawyer Richens. Here come the Braves the other way. 35-18 as Richens drives the lane. Layup on the way. Good. Nice move there from Richens. Cuts it to 15-point deficit. Richens with 4 as Cornea will walk it up the court for the Rebels. 6:50 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. His Pace goes inside to Desch at the free throw line. Muirbrook spins into the paint, spins back. He's going to float it up. No good. Grabs his own rebound as he's going to be fouled. Good effort there for Muirbrook to go get his own miss. Rebels get a second possession out of it. As that foul is against Sawyer Richens, his second. Team first of the half. Cornea on the Mound Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Gets it back in the right corner. Works at the Desch. Desch is going to fire from way downtown. No good. Brought in by Smith. Smith's going to lead the attack for the Braves. Works to the corner for Brown. Brown fires away. No good. And rebound by Steele Vernon is going to be a foul against Carson Muirbrook. That's Carson's first foul of the game. First foul of the half for the Rebels. 35-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 6:19 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Braves to inbound. They go deep to Smith, who catches it right in front of the half-court line. Vernon on the right wing. Drives left, hands it off to Richens. And we're going to get an offensive foul called against Steele Vernon as he is moving on the screen. That'll be Vernon's first foul, team second of the half. Rebels to inbound in front, across the court from the Braves bench. It's Cornea. Cornea moves it to Pace. Pace to Hoffman on the left wing. Hoffman gets a pick into the lane, continues, finishes the layup. Nice move there from Carter Hoffman. He now has 13 in the game. 37-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Braves working around with Smith. 26 to go on the shot clock as Smith crosses over, reverses course. Guarded by Cornea. Goes to Sargent at the free throw line. Fakes the shot into the lane. Nice dump off to Brown, and Brown will be fouled from behind by Pace. It'll be Hunter's second foul. Team second of the half. That'll send Mel Brown to the line. 4-2 free throws. That's the first free throws of the game for the Braves. Brown's first free throw on the way is good. Brown is a 71% free throw shooter. As he'll step back to the line for the second one. On the way. Off the front of the rim and good. as Brown picks up 2 more points. Rebels work it ahead to Cornea. Cornea splits a double team, kicks out to Pace. He's going to attack with the left hand. Floats it off the glass, no good. Muirbrook nearly had the offensive rebound, but it's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with the Rebels. Trey Walker and Jarrett Mason will check in, as well as Noah Perry. Pace, Hoffman, and Muirbrook will all take a seat. 5:23 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. It's Cornea to inbound. Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds pass stolen by Sawyer Richens, nearly poked away by Desch. Richens gets it back into the lane. Smith, layup, no good as Trey Walker got him on the arm. That'll be Walker's 3rd foul.
Good job, Sawyer.
Smith will step to the line for 2 free throws. Makes the first free throw. When I said there was 0 free throws in the first half for the Braves, I was wrong. There was 2. Jake Smith had 2 free throws in the first half. He goes 1 for 2. But the Braves are able to get the rebound. Brown loses it. Jarrett Mason's there for the Rich County Government steal as Jaden Desch will walk it up the court for the Rebels. Desch attacks to Perry on the wing. Gives it to Cornea. Cornea drives left into the paint. Kicks it out. They move it to Mason up top. He's going to fire for 3. Good! Jarrett Mason cans the My Local Radio 3-pointer. As that's 6 points for Mason. 40-20 Rebels. 40-23 Rebels up on the Station on Main scoreboard. Richens tries to go inside to Brown, poked away. Brown regathers control, turns, fires, no good. Jaden Desch grabs the rebound and will walk it up the court. Desch drives into the paint, floater, good. 10-foot floater gives Desch 8 points in the ball game. 42-23. Rebels with the lead on Station on Main scoreboard. They fall back into a 2-3 zone. Richens moves into the corner. Vernon, 3 on the way is good. Steele Vernon with a 3-pointer. Makes the score 42-26. Desch comes back with a 3 of his own, short. As ball goes out of bounds. Braves will take over. 4:02 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. It's Smith to Richens. Richens are going to drive right into the lane against Desch. Desch with some good defense. Basket's no good. Noah Perry going to the ground, grabs the rebound as Desch is able to poke it away. Keeps control, and he'll lead the attack the other way. Thought about it. He'll fire for 3 this time. No good. Braves with the rebound. Here they come. Sawyer Richens tries to find a pass inside. Poked away by Desch. Right to Vernon, who's going to fire for 3 and good. And that's going to bring an Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Rebels. You listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 3:29 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels with a 42-29 lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. The Rebels basketball as Trey Walker will inbound the ball with Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Braves will fall back into a 2-3 zone. Rebels will attack wearing their white home uniforms, blue stripes down the side. Script Rebels across the chest with the numbers underneath. The Braves, they're wearing their road purples, as they say North Summit across the chest as Hunter Pace buries a 15-footer from the left elbow. Give Pace 8. 44-29 on the station on main scoreboard as Richens going to fire a three, no good. Walker battles for the rebound, tipped over to Brown. Brown's going to be fouled on the play. Shot is no good as Brown will shoot 2 free throws. Braves wearing their purple road uniforms, North Summit across the chest at a diagonal. White outline on some gold numbers as Brown will shoot free throws. First one, no good. .302 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Brown, second free throw on the way, cuts it to 14. As Brown's now 3 for 4 from the line. Here comes Trey Walker up the court. Hands it to Cornea as the Rebels are into the offense. Pace catches it at the free throw line extended. Fires it into Walker. Walker spin move up and in. Nice move there from Trey Walker. He now has 4 in the contest. 46-30 on the station on main scoreboard. 2:38 to go in the Epic Recreation third. Smith dribbles right, goes back to the right elbow for Brown. Into Sargent. Sargent with an up and under move. Good. Nice move there from Buck Sargent. As he has 6 now. Here come the Rebels back on offense. Jarrett Mason will dribble handoff to Pace. As Pace surveys, 23 to go in the shot clock. Drives, kicks to Mason. Back to Pace. Left corner 3, thought about it. Dribble handoff to Walker. Walker, nice catch inside. Turns, fires, no good. And Noah Perry is they're going to call it travel as Perry went down. 2:03 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. As Richens will walk it up the court for the Braves. Just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. They go to Brown at the free throw line. He's going to fire off the rim. No good. As we're going to get a jump ball as a pair of 4s came together, Mason and Vernon. It'll stay with the Braves. Sawyer Richens will inbound. They go to Vernon up top. To Sargent on the right wing. He drives right baseline. Cut off by Perry. They go to Brown up top. Brown's going to fire from 3. No good. Rebound off of the Braves, out of bounds. 1:42 to go in the Epic Recreation third. 46-32 on the station on main scoreboard. Jaden Cornea will walk it up the court for the Rebels. Cornea moves it to Mason on the left wing. They go to the middle for Pace. Pace, nice dump off pass to Walker. Walker takes the contact and makes the bucket. No foul called on the play. Walker was 6 in the game. 48-32 on the station on main scoreboard. As here come the Braves back the other way. Go to the right corner for Vernon. Vernon left-hand dribble out. Hands it off to Richens. He's going to fire from 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by Noah Perry. As he finds Cornea, Rebels look to push. Cornea in the corner to Hunter Pace. 3 on the way. No good. As we're going to get a foul called against the Braves. It'll be Rebels ball underneath. Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds pass. It'll be Jaden Cornea. Fouls against Richens, his 3rd. Go to Pace, left corner, floats it from the baseline as he drives. No good. Richens pulls in the rebound as Trey Walker's going to commit a foul in transition. As Jaden Dash is going to come in and replace Trey. That is Walker's 4th foul of the game. Braves inbound the ball with 48 seconds to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Sargent thought about it. Drives the lane. Gets the bucket. So that's Sargent's 8th point in the ball game. Cornea across the timeline. 3-second difference between the shot and the game clock. 48-34. Rebels can hold. As Cornea moves it to Mason. Mason's going to fire a 3. Good. As Jarrett Mason buries the My Local Radio 3-pointer. Give him 9 in the game. Come the Braves across the timeline. 51-34 on the station on main scoreboard. They go to Sargent at the top of the key. Trying to go inside. That's poked away into the hands of Jarrett Mason, the Rich County Government steal. To Dash into the lane as time expires. Shot on the way, no good. And that'll do it for us here in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have the fourth quarter for you.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels in everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the left block, Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels 51-34 on the station on main scoreboard. They work it inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook with a tough catch, shoots it. Hoffman grabs the rebound, goes up and is fouled. He will shoot 2 free throws. Carter Hoffman will go to the line to shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. That foul was on Richens, his 4th. First free throw on the way is good. Hoffman will shoot the second half of his free throws. Buries the second half. Goes 2 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. 7:40 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels up 53-34 as they get a steal. Corney is fouled on the play. It'll be the 5th team foul against the Braves. Jaden Desch will have the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play in his hand. Throws it to the other Jaden. That's Jaden Corney. It catches it across the timeline. 7:30 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels have the ball and the lead, 53-34. They work it around to Carter Hoffman in the right corner. The ball continues to move as Jarrett Mason catches it on the left wing. Go to Desch, left corner, fakes the shot, drives, kicks it to Hoffman. Hoffman unable to catch it cleanly. Retains possession as the Rebels set up the offense. 15 to go in the shot clock. Desch surveys, kicks it to Hoffman, to Mason, open for 3, on the way. Rolls in and out as Jarrett Mason's 3 for 3 on the night from the three-point line until that shot comes Smith back the other way. Finds Vernon. Vernon fires for 3, no good. Into the hands of Smith. We're going to get a foul called against the Rebels. It'll be on Desch. His first. Team 6th of the half. The Braves inbound it to Brown in the corner. Goes inside to Sargent. Back to Brown. Move it to Smith. Smith guarded by Hoffman. He spins back. Goes to Sargent on the right wing. Back to Smith. Into Brown. Brown to Sargent. Sargent fakes the shot, drives the lane. And we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels. That'll be on Muirbrook as Sargent will shoot 2 free throws. Muirbrook's second foul of the game. That'll send Buck Sargent to the line for the 1-and-1, First one on the way, rolls in. Sargent buries his first free throw of the game. He's a 48% free throw shooter from the line. 6:35 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Sargent shoot the second free throw. Off the rim, no good. Jaden Desch hauls the rebound in. He's going to lead the offense the other way. As the Rebels will work it around, 27 to go in the shot clock, 6:26 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Mason. Skip pass to Hoffman in the wing. He fires for three. No good. Muirbrook pulls in the rebound, turns. Off glass, no good. As here comes Vernon in transition. Left-hand layup on the way, no good. We're going to get a charging violation as Jarrett Mason got back to take the charge. Foul goal against Vernon, his second. That'll be the team 6. Rebels will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Gotta love the hustle there from Mason. They're up 18, but he's still taking a charge. 6:10 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. It's Cornea. He'll walk it up the floor. Finds Mason on the left wing. One dribble back to Cornea. Cornea drives left, kicks to Mason. Mason's going to attack the paint to Muirbrook. His 15-foot jumper on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Pace of the Braves. His pass nearly goes out of bounds. Stolen by Hoffman, and Hoffman's going to be fouled. It'll send Carter Hoffman to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. That foul's on Pace. That's his fourth. Team 7th. It'll be Hoffman to the free throw line. Free throw on the way, no good. We're going to get a foul called against the Rebels. It'll send the Braves to the free throw line. That foul was on Hoffman, his first. As Muirbrook and Desch will check out for Pace and Lundgren. It'll be Sawyer Richens to shoot the free throws. He is 64% from the line this year. Richens, first free throw on the way. No good. Brown pulls in the rebound, floats it up, no good. Sargent gets the rebound, lays it in. As the Braves are determined on the glass to get that board, finish the layup. (53-37) on the Station on Main scoreboard as we're going to reset play for the shot clock to reset. 5:31 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. The inbound to Cornea. Cornea gives it back to Lundgren. Lundgren's going to have a clear path across the timeline into the offense for the Rebels. Gives it to Cornea. Cornea drives left. Loses the ball. That's going to be stolen by Richens. Richens crosses over at the half-court line. Nice move there from Richens as he lays it in with the left hand. He's got 6 points in the ballgame as Lundgren across the timeline. 53-39 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lundgren drives right into the paint. Layup on the way. Blocked from behind by Vernon. As here come the Braves back the other way. Brown thought about it. Goes to the middle for Sargent. Back to Brown. He's going to fire from the top to Key. No good. Rebound in between the hands of a few players. Jaden Cornea was standing out of bounds when he touched it. It'll be Braves basketball. 4:48 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. We're going to independent software solution timeout called by the Braves bench. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 4:48 to go in the ball game. Braves out of bound or inbound underneath the Rebels hoop. Go to Richens, stolen by Cornea. Rich County Government steal as Cornea leads the break. Finds Desch. Desch drives right, spins back, goes to Noah Perry. as Perry's going to toss it up top to Hoffman. Hoffman surveys the floor. One dribble finds Hunter Pace. With 20 seconds to go in the shot clock, Rebels will reset the offense. It's Pace. Catches on the left wing. Nice find underneath the Dash. Dash up and in as Jaden Dash uses his body to create some space. Nice find there from Hunter Pace as Dash now has 10. Quick three from Vernon on the way. Good. 55-42 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Vernon now has 12. Or excuse me, make that 11. Rebels across the timeline. They go to Dash. Dash tries to find Pace on the back cut. Stolen by the Braves. Here comes Richens. Drives it up the court. And we're going to get a foul called against Dash. That'll send Richens to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Rebels have 9 personal fouls. 9 team fouls. Braves have 7. They'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way. 3:54 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Richens free throw, no good. Rebound hold in by the Braves. They pass it across the lane to Brown. Brown's layup, no good. We're going to get a foul on the floor. As it'll be against Muirbrook. It's Muirbrook's third. That'll send Sargent to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Sargent's free throw on the way is good. It's actually going to be 2 free throws. That's the 10th foul against the Rebels. Nonetheless, Sargent makes it. 55-43 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Sargent backs the line into the routine. On the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Jaden Dash. Sargent goes 1 for 2 from the line as Cornea will walk it up the court for the Rebels. They lead 55-43 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3:40 to go in the ball game. Cornea drives, kicks to Muirbrook, to Dash. He's going to drive from the left-hand side. Layup on the way, no good. As Sargent's outlet pass to Brown, no one in front of him. He's going to lay it in. Don't look now, but it's a 10-point ball game. 3:19 to go in the game. As Brown gets his 8th, and we're going to get an Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Rich Bench. You're listening to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. In the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We have a ball game. It is a 10-point game. Rebels led by as many as 20, as it'll be their basketball. Across from their bench, it'll be Jarrett Mason to inbound. 3:15 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter.
Come on, defense, here we go. Let's go, Braves.
As Mason inbounds the ball to Cornea. Cornea dances at the top of the timeline. Gives it to Mason. 25 seconds to go in the shot clock. Mason picked up his dribble, goes to Cornea in the corner, and he's going to be out of bounds. Rebels turn it over. Braves basketball. As Sawyer Richens will walk it up the court. Rebels are in man-to-man defense. Vernon gets a double screen. Mason stays on him. Ball nearly stolen. They go to Smith. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound by Richens. This is where the Braves have really made their comeback, is on the offensive board. Richens spins into the lane. Shot on the way. He's going to the line for 2. As that falls on Muirbrook. That's his 4th. 10-plus fouls against the Rebels in this half. As Richens will shoot 2 free throws. First one on the way, good. Checking the ball game, Buck Sargent replaces Mel Brown. Richens, second free throw on the way. Good. Richens goes 2 for 2 from the line. Cuts the Rebels lead to 8, 55-47. Lob pass is caught by Desch as the Rebels break the press. Desch pulls it out. Looks to work a little bit of the clock as Mason gets it. Braves are in man-to-man defense as Mason drives, floats it, no good. Rebound pulled in by Morrill. Here come the Braves. It's Richens. Tosses it to Smith. Smith unable to corral. Finds Sargent. Sargent drives the lane. Layup attempt, no good. Rebound pulled in by Morrill. Morrill goes up with it, no good. Desch will haul in the rebound. He's fouled on the play. As Desch will go to the line for 2 free throws. Sargent picks up his second foul as Desch will shoot the 1-and-1. Desch free throw on the way, no good. That's a huge miss. Here come the Braves the other way. They go to Morrill. Morrill catches, corrals, falls back, shot blocked. Desch grabs the rebound. He's going to lead the attack the other way. 1:58 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. They go inside to Muirbrook, poked away. Muirbrook does a good job catching. Desch in the right corner. Dribbles out, goes inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook with the catch. 22 to go on the shot clock. They go to Hoffman. Hoffman drives baseline from the left corner. Kicks it to Desch. Desch will drive baseline into Cornea. Cornea flips it up and in. Terrific ball movement there from the Rebels as Cornea buries the layup. 47-57. Excuse me, 57-47 as that ball goes out of bounds. We'll get an Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Braves bench. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 1:33 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels lead by 10. They have the ball underneath the hoop as the Braves, they're going to come with a little full court man-to-man. Jarrett Mason inbound for the Rebels. Cornea gets the catch. Braves tried to switch, were unable to get it. Pace across the timeline, guarded by Sargent. Hands it off to Mason as the Rebels will play a little four corners. 1:22 to go in the ball game. Mason is able to escape the defense, finds Noah Perry. Perry to Pace. Pace tries to find Cornea. That's nearly stolen as Cornea is going to be fouled on the play. They'll send Jaden Cornea to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. That foul is against number 20. That's on Smith, his third. Team ninth of the half. Cornea steps to the line to shoot the Bear Lake Realty free throw. 1:11 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels up by 10. Cornea free throw on the way is good. Cornea earns the second half of the 1-and-1. Second free throw on the way is good. 2 for 2 from the line. Make that the Bear Lake Realty line for Jaden Cornea as Carter Hoffman checks in for Jarrett Mason. Braves inbound at 1:10 to go in the ball game. Smith across the timeline. Rebels up 12. Into the paint for Sargent. Sargent with the pump fake, up and under move. He buries the layup. 59-49. And we're going to get a turnover. as Sargent now has 13 in the game. Braves inbound. They go to Richens up top. Back to Smith. Corner three on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Desch. Desch with 49 to go in the ballgame across the timeline. Richens guards him. 31 in the shot clock. Go to Pace. Pace gets a screen from Desch. He's going to attack the lane. Poked away by Brown. Goes ahead to Smith, and we're going to get a traveling violation called against the Braves. 59-39, 35 seconds to go in the game. Braves are going to continue to press. Desch gets it into Mason. Mason's going to dribble it up the court. Avoids the trap. As we got 29 to go in the ball game. Mason continues to dribble, and we're going to get a timeout called by the Rebels. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to go to the Gary Bear Fan Cam brought to you by Gary McKee and Realty Broker Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty. For all your realty needs at Bear Lake, call bearlakerealty.com or visit bearlakerealty.com. Call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. We're going to stay with you through the timeout. As it's a 30-second timeout, we want to thank Bear Lake Realty for sponsoring the fan cam. We're going to go back to our live cam. As it'll be Rebels basketball, 26.7 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels lead 59-49. So they're going to stack it up on the inbounds play. Jaden Desch has the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play in his hand. Throws it to Cornea. Cornea gets poked away, and it's Sargent. Sargent's pass stolen by Hoffman. Hoffman throws it ahead to Jarrett Mason. 20 to go in the ball game. Mason tries to lob it to Muirbrook. Stolen by Richens. 15 to go in the game. Richens across the timeline into the paint. Finds Brown. Brown lays it in. We're going to get a timeout called by North Summit bench. 59-51 as Brown lays it in. Cuts the lead to 8. Little helter-skelter to finish off here for the Rebels. But this is a good learning curve for them, as you got a cushion to finish this game. It's not a one-point game where that turnover is a big deal. But if you're the Rebels, you kind of want to slow it down. You have the lead. 10 seconds to go in the ball game. You don't necessarily need a shot. As head coach Lex Cornea is going over the game plan in the huddle, they're going to have to get the ball inbounds from under there on hoop. They will be able to run the line. As 10.6 seconds to go. The Braves are ready to go. They want to keep the momentum going. Rebels are using every second of the timeout they can. Gets the buzzer. Here come the Rebels. See who they drew up in the timeout. As Carter Hoffman will inbound. Hoffman, Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play in his hand. Goes to Cornea in the corner. He is pushed as Jaden Cornea will shoot 2 free throws. 9.5 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Jaden Cornea will step to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That follows on Smith, his 4th, team 10th. That's a good job there from the Braves, as only 0.6 seconds came off the clock between that inbounds pass and that foul, as Cornea makes the first free throw. Cornea, second free throw is good. Jaden Cornea is 5 for 6 from the line. Richens fires up a shot. He's followed by Hoffman on the play. As that foul will be on Hoffman, it'll be 3 free throws for Richens. That's Hoffman's second foul. Richens' first free throw on the way is good. As if you're Hoffman in that situation, let's get out of the way, let him shoot. He makes it, he makes it. 5.7 to go in the game. Richens' second free throw is good. And this is some of the things they need to learn to win basketball games, that you can just let them chuck up the three. They make it. You inbound it and let the clock run out. Now this is an opportunity to cut the game to 7 with 5.7 left to go. As they do, it'll be Desch to inbound. Tries to find Cornea. Cornea is fouled on the play. It's a little lackadaisical on the inbound. 4.3 to go in the ball game. 61-54. As it'll be on Smith. That's his 5th. Cornea will shoot 2 free throws. First one on the way, no good. If you're the Rebels on defense, just get out of the way. Let them, if you have to, let them lay it in. They're not going to get an 8-point layup. As Cornea's second free throw, no good. They throw it ahead to Richens. They're going to fire up a 3. They won't get the opportunity to. As the Rebels will win this ball game, 61-54. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have the postgame show for you after this.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at West Star Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit West Star Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. West Star Printing, 307-789-5202.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth from the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. The Rebels win this game 61-54 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They're up by as many as 20 in this game. Got to give credit to the Braves for fighting back. They didn't go away quietly. For the Rebels, leading the way, Carter Hoffman with 13 points. Jaden Desch broke into double figures with 10. Jarrett Mason finishes with 9. Trey Walker had 6. Jaden Cornea had 6 as well. Carson Meerbrook finishes with 4. Hunter Pace, had 7 in between all of those. As that'll do it for the scoring for the Rebels for a grand total of 61. For the Braves, Buck Sargent had 13, Mel Brown with 10. Sawyer Richens had 6, Jake Smith had 4. for a grand total of 54 for the Braves. Once again, those are unofficial scores, especially for the Braves, trying to keep track of the game, of points, and do the game live on the radio. Sometimes you miss a few buckets, as I think I missed a couple buckets for the Braves. But the Rebels take care of the Braves in an impressive victory. They led by as many as 20. They got a valuable opportunity to learn how to close out a game where they were really never pressured with the loss, as they were up by 10 heading into crunch time. They did a decent job closing out this game, as they got a little helter-skelter, but you want to do it now. This is a chance to learn, so that way when it comes tournament time in March, you'll be a little more confident in it. And each win that the Rebels get, on both sides, honestly, is one more opportunity to learn how to close out a game. That's something that's so invaluable in the game of basketball. Everyone thinks that, final 2 minutes, you're up by 6, it should be an automatic win, but you have to learn how to win. And the Rebels, both teams have learned how to win, and they're getting a very good opportunity each way to do so. And tonight was a great opportunity for the boys to figure it out, as they got a little helter-skelter, but they were able to calm it down and come away with a victory. That is our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. When we come back, we'll have our player of the game as well as the play of the game. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels take this one 61-54 as they defeat North Summit. And it's time for our McKay Frankum precision play of the game, and we're going to have to give it to Hunter Pace as he threw an absolute dime to Jaden Desch, who on a back cut from the right corner got the pass from Desch from the left wing. Desch is able to finish the layup. 2 points for the Rebels on a beautiful assist from Pace. And that is our Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game. And it's time for our player of the game, and we're going to have to give that to Carter Hoffman, who finishes the game with 13 points. Played some very, very valuable defense for the Rebels as well, as he's also a very valuable rebounder for the Rebels. When we come back, we'll have one last calendar update for you on a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for our calendar update, and we're going to turn the page to the month of December.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
But the wrestling team will also, they'll be at Jackson. They'll be wrestling Jackson at home.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced.
Welcome back to the Bear Lake Community Welcome back to Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we did that that calendar update over a commercial break. We apologize for that. But once again, broadcast schedule Friday at ICS, boys and girls, and then we'll have boys at Mount Vernon on Saturday. But for now, we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. And if you can, please support our sponsors, because without them, none of this is possible. So until next time, go Rebels.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.